A 25-year-old man faces murder charges after the bodies of two of his elderly relatives are found at a home in Coweta County.
Coweta County deputies are called out to a home on the 100 block of Little Road in Sharpsburg after a 911 call about an unknown problem. When they arrive, they find two victims dead. A third person still inside the home is taken into custody without incident. Investigators are working to determine a motive in the case. The case remains active and ongoing.
WSB Cheryl Castro reports Brandon Jones faces 2 counts of murder. He lived at the house with the 2 women, ages 82 and 79. Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff says he supports an effort by fellow Democrats to force a vote next week on a plan to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies.
The affordability of health insurance should not be a Republican versus Democratic issue.
Analysts say if the subsidies expire, health care costs will continue to spike for millions in Georgia. Congressional Republicans have yet to unveil their plan to address the issue, which was at the center of the recent government shutdown fight. FIFA is setting the stage for the 2026 World Cup today as it determines the draw for the 48 teams set to play. The U.S. will start play against Paraguay in Inglewood, California on June 12th. Australia is also in the same group as the United States. The 4th team will be the winner of European Playoff C. We'll find out tomorrow which teams will be coming to Atlanta for matches in group play. The World Cup begins in June. 8 matches will be played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Atlanta ranks among the most fun cities in America. The Wallet Hub survey ranks Las Vegas number 1, followed by Orlando and Miami. Atlanta is number 4, followed by New Orleans. It's now 3:03. The Von Haessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center this Friday afternoon. Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, rough start to the afternoon into Midtown and downtown. Long-standing crash, I-85 southbound right before 17th Street. Been out there for about an hour or so. It's blocking 2 left lanes. The Beaver Spring connector jammed up as an alternate. You can use Peachtree or Piedmont. All those are getting slow as well. Also work over to Northside Drive as a way around that. In Marietta, Cobb County, 75 southbound. All lanes were held for several minutes before Highway 5, the Canton Road connector, for pothole repair. They have since reopened. And down in Stockbridge, stalled tractor trailer still in the center lane, 75 southbound at Hudson Bridge Road, exit number 224. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies with drizzle and light rain showers moving through. High 45, lows tonight in the low 40s. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, drying out, high near 50. A little bit of sunshine for Sunday with a high of 52.
Dreary and drizzly across metro Atlanta this afternoon. 46 in Lilburn, 45 in Ackworth, 47 in Stockbridge. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
It's hour 1 of the Von Haessler Doctrine, and you know when it begins? Right here, right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Haessler, joined as usual by a bevy of doctrinaires. Tim Andrews is here, Autumn Fisher is here, George Clark is here, Jared Yamamoto is here. We had that one open mic. I thought at the very end, very nice, pleasant open mic. Seemed to have enjoyed the little back and forth between Erickson and myself yesterday, but then at the very end, I don't know if anybody picks this up. We can play it. Seems to me that one of the doctrinaires becomes, gets astray, becomes collateral damage.
Seriously?
Can we please have more conversations between Eric Erickson and Eric Von Haessler? That was a fantastic way to listen to 2 people disagree or have differing opinions versus how Autumn and Eric bicker the whole show. Because Autumn's just contrarian.
I didn't think that was necessary.
Wow.
Did you pay somebody to make that?
I did. Of course I did. Yeah. That's what I did all night long. I had to hire an actress. I had to book some recording studios.
See, this is good.
We got it done.
This is how you can make it seem like, I would never go to something so ridiculous. That's crazy. And then there you go. You did it.
I don't understand what you're saying. I wanted to kind of keep going there, but I did not understand what you said.
The fact that it would be so ridiculous is a great out so that you get to say that I would never do something so crazy, but you would.
as to pay someone to make an open mic.
Oh, is that what you're saying? People are
Yes, that's
asking
what we're
questions.
talking about.
Okay, but I didn't quite.
See,
get
this is
it.
what she's doing. See, here she
Proving
goes
her point.
again.
She's
Here
proving
she
her
goes
point.
again.
You know what? She's just gone middle-aged female wacky. That's all there is to it.
Premise.
There was no premise.
That open micer is speaking the truth.
The premise was that
you would have to go
only
to the length to hire an actress.
No, that's what you threw on the table. The
No, that's
premise.
what you threw on the table.
The premise was
Oh, wait, no, you didn't
that
do
you argue with me not based on the fact that you actually have points that you care about, but that you just argue to argue, and that you're a contrarian. And now, what do
Karen
you say?
Fisher.
What do you
Karen
say?
the contrarian.
Karen the contrarian Fisher.
Contrarian.
Sound like you almost said Krampus. Supposedly, according to this story, tonight is Krampus night.
It sure is.
What is Krampus do?
Oh, nobody knows.
Isn't it some
It's
German
a German.
thing?
Exactly.
It's
the
a
Germans.
German thing, but I think we have worked it into this idea. Honestly, as I grew up, and in the story it says, in America, this is a purely 21st century thing. When I was growing up, never heard of Krampus. I loved Christmas. I knew everything about Christmas. Before the Beatles, Christmas was my Beatles. I knew everything about Christmas. I loved Christmas. And I never once heard of Krampus. I think we have an idea now that Krampus is some sort of polar opposite to Santa.
Yes.
Santa's nice. And in a way, I was reading about the background. That is true, but it's not like Krampus comes back and just for no good reason, harasses or terrorizes people. I guess the idea was in the beginning, Santa, St. Nicholas, would travel with Krampus. Some stories, a fleet of Krampuses, kind of like elves.
Krampi.
And in real time, as they were delivering the presents, Santa gave presents, or St. Nicholas gave presents to the good little boys and girls, and Krampus was there to, I don't know what.
Eat them.
I don't eat them. Is that what
Well,
he
they
did?
were bad or
Did he
not grateful.
Hey, that's a great way to get rid of bad kids. Though.
Yeah.
Once a year, you have a whole Krampus comes along, eats all the bad ones.
Well, that is like a very German thing to do. Like that
Yeah.
Struwelpeter is that
Yeah.
that guy that will come and cut your thumbs off if you suck your thumb.
What about Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah,
Hansel.
seriously. I mean,
That's
all
one
those
way
are
to.
scary.
I mean, that Hansel and Gretel is a way. I think the Germans just realized if you don't want kids to do something, you got to scare the hell out of them. Hansel and Gretel, the whole thing is don't accept candy from strangers.
Right.
Right. So, and it's like if you don't, you will die. And they will be you will be cooked as candy in a witch's oven or something like that. I can't quite remember the story.
It's far worse than just, doing what I said. It's swatting them with birch branches, frightening them with chains and bells, stuffing them into a sack or basket, and dragging them to the underworld.
And you see, that's the kind of thing that will make your kid act right.
Yeah.
You see, the way we do it is if you're naughty, Santa won't bring you anything, and then the kid's naughty for months upon end, and on Christmas morning, voila, Santa brings everything. I think that this was this was kind of the way to do it. If you didn't, and it was for the kid's own good, right? The idea was you want to be a good kid, so you just scare the hell out of them with Hansel and Gretel and all of these.
What I don't
things.
understand is that since it's been around since the 17th century and it's always been on December 5th, is it possible that Krampus came and visited you on the 5th and then Santa comes and visits you on the 25th?
Are you just making this up?
I'm just saying, I'm
It
just
says
surprised.
in the story what it was. But December 5th doesn't mean anything to us. That December 5th.
For the Germans, those that I guess
Right.
celebrated Krampus.
December 5th is when we write our letter to St. Nick, which is a German thing to do too.
Okay,
St.
okay.
Nick delivers
That
your
makes
letter
sense.
I'm
to
like-
Santa.
Okay, I feel like we're going around the truth here because I looked in when I was reading this, I saw December 5th and 6th too. George Clark, why exactly do Germans celebrate Christmas on December 5th?
No.
Because it wasn't in the story. It's not just Krampus. It's Santa and Krampus.
Right.
Hanging out.
Maybe
doing the town.
Maybe
painting the town
Are
red.
they, but are they going around together and
Yeah.
like saying, "Hey, you're gonna have a good Christmas. I'm Santa. See you later. You're doing a good job." And then Krampus is like, "Hey, you suck. I'm gonna beat you with
No, I
chains
think it's
and bells and
all
stuff."
in real time. Santa gives the good kids presents. Krampus does
On the 5th and
does,
6th?
Does the bells? Yeah, on the 5th and 6th.
The 5th is Krampusnacht.
Okay. That's
Krampus night.
Krampus night, the night of Krampus.
The night of Krampus. Krampus is a horned demonic figure, and he comes on the night of the 5th, and young men dress up as terrifying Krampus figures and roam
Oh,
the
to scare the
streets.
kids.
Scare the
in
kids.
famous
Oh, I
Krampus
see.
movie.
So Santa's
it
not
is.
there.
So it is. Well, there are stories where they're together, but I can see where you're going here. And what that does is you get at least 2 or 3 weeks of good behavior from the kids.
Yeah.
Before
Okay,
Santa
that makes-
comes along.
Okay, so it is
Krampus,
possible.
Elf on the Shelf is like
That's
the
it.
gentle,
gentle
Krampus.
Krampus.
That's
it is
it.
the gentle Krampus. That makes sense. So it is possible that Krampus would come visit you, and then Santa would come visit
yes,
you.
it is possible that you were correct.
It-
you want to take a
Kramp-
victory lap
I do.
around the
I do.
studio?
Yes,
Is
I do.
that-
Yes,
that's-
skip
that's-
around
it
the
doesn't-
room.
Hey,
Skip
hey,
around the
don't
room.
you touch that wheel.
wanted
Don't
to.
you?
I wanted
Don't you
I
touch that
wanted
prize
to.
wheel. Do you know that we're now hated? We'll get to that in a second. I think the show is. I don't know. Hate might be a the word used by someone trying to be entertaining, but we are. I loathed. No, that may be too much too. I think people are finding us to be annoying, and it's not even our fault concerning the prize wheel. But yes, George.
So tomorrow is St. Nicholas Day, and
Right.
that's the day that people
Really?
put candy in their shoes when they place them out. So
Candy in their
Krampus
shoes.
knock comes before St. Nicholas Day.
Yeah, so we write the letter to St. Nick on the 5th, and then on the I'm sorry. Yeah, write the letter on the 5th. It's on my calendar right here. And then St. Nick Day is when he comes back with saying like, "Hey, I got your letter for all the presents that you want. I'm going to go give that to Santa." Who I guess is not St. Nick. I'm confused. But it's not my tradition. I just carry him.
Yeah.
And then we put an orange and nuts and little candies, and you get like a little toy in there.
Boy, Christmas used to really suck, huh?
Yeah,
Hey, there's
seriously.
an orange.
Yeah, thank you.
That was like probably the best,
No.
especially like
Now I
when you
won't
didn't
get-
have an orange ever.
No, I
No,
know.
I
what's
won't
your-
get scurvy.
No, I think it was
Sweetest thing I've ever tasted.
there's an episode of The Osbournes where, because Ozzy grew up very poor, and he's commenting on his kids opening these ridiculously overpriced gifts, and he's like, "Oh, again, I got an orange. I got
an orange for Christmas. What happened with it, man?
I got an orange and a little wooden toy." He would say, so,
my dad made a toy, right? We couldn't even afford chocolate.
all right, well, I guess you say happy. I don't know what we do with Krampus night. Really nothing, except like you said, we'd write a letter to Santa.
Yeah.
Is it time to? Would you like to? Have you written your letter to Santa, Autumn, or do you just have everything you've ever wanted?
I have everything I've ever wanted.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right. She's got
Except
me.
for more money and health insurance.
Well, yeah, but that's a trivial thing. If you've got, if you, have you got a subscription to your favorite streamer? I mean, that's something.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
I
got
started
that.
watching Pluribus.
Yeah, you're watching
So
Pluribus.
if I break my leg, at least I'll be
Everything's
home
good.
stuck watching Pluribus.
George the other day, it's like I don't think he's as enamored with Pluribus as everybody else.
right.
All right. It's
Oh,
okay.
I'm loving it.
It's okay.
I like the concept. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
I know the first one is a little bit
cheesy. maybe?
George doesn't like gay
Or just like
people.
unbelievable. That is a big part of it.
what
Yeah, he
George
doesn't
doesn't
like
like what? He doesn't like what?
Gay
My
people.
homosexual.
Is that what it is?
What is it?
I've only watched one episode now. I thought I'd watched. I said I watched two, but I hadn't. I've only watched the first one. So I don't know why I lied about that. So at some point I felt pressured,
Cred. You wanted cred.
and I was like, but I
I'm
didn't.
a part of this.
I've only watched the first one. The very end I found to be very, very, very interesting. The way that whole thing where she's talking to the guy, and
yes, and the-
you like
right.
that, right?
That was
What didn't
captivating.
you like? So does it get gayer or something?
No.
No, her
there's
partner-
one
No.
lesbian couple, but I mean that's.
No, I was just being.
I can't figure out how they staged that thing where her partner, I guess as we say these days, not girlfriend, she just falls backward on her head.
Yeah.
She just falls, and did they make a dummy? I don't think that they could pad because the camera. I think I have to go back and look at it. Like you see it go all the way down. This is difficult to explain.
Maybe she had a
Yeah.
mattress there and it was green screened and they took it out.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
then
then
your body would not hit the ground.
It'd be floating above.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
right.
maybe it was all AI.
No, it's not all AI. But I think that you're right that there is a little bit that's a little bit janky. And I think that maybe
I thought her like going to the hospital, everybody's seizing.
We
and,
really
like,
should
this
stop
is
talking about it because people haven't
goofy.
seen it.
Oh, you thought that was goofy.
Just-
You thought that looked like the Thriller video.
Yeah, it was a little like unbelievable and silly.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's such a great idea.
What I like about it is that I'm thinking about it, and even while I'm watching it, I'm thinking of questions, and then they kind of bring those questions up naturally, and then we kind of figure things out. We don't figure out everything, and then when it's over, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, what about that?
That's the good thing,
What
right?
is this thing? What if they do that?
That's why people like the von Hessler doctrine. After it's over, they think about it. We got a lady out there wondering why Autumn always is contrarian.
Yeah,
We're
she
doing
doesn't
the
think
same
that,
thing.
really.
She don't think she's really. You think she just tossed that out there? She just.
I'm just
she's just trying.
And Howard from Breaking Bad is one of the automatons that calls her. Actually, she calls because she can pick up the phone and they'll answer.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
They get mad at her.
Uh-huh.
And so they have her recording. Hi, Carol. This is a recording.
I feel bad to talk
Yeah,
about
we're talking about it. You're telling people everything that's going on in this damn show.
And then she
Joe-
learns how to fly, and she goes around the earth.
Well, that's how she's
curing
able to-
Oh my God,
everybody with her
remember when
magic
she did
pet.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
And then
And,
that lady was like had fallen into a crevice made by an earthquake.
Mhm.
And then that's why she flew around the earth to reverse time.
But you guys are burying the lead because unlike some other shows, we got dragons right in the pilot on this one. And I think that's the way to go.
That is how you win.
Too.
Don't make people wait for the dragons.
No.
And
Just let-
nudity, like Euphoria.
Oh, yeah. We got
Dragon nudity.
Oh, my goodness. Is
Yeah.
that a scene? Is
It
that a
And
scene?
I freaked out when that
Filthy.
pregnant mermaid came on the screen. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even think it was going to work, but then it seemed so.
Do you have a
obvious.
bathtub? I need to
Yeah.
lay my eggs.
See, I think we're giving a little too much away right
You're
now.
right.
We
I
probably
agree.
should stop. We're saying too much
I've
about
only
it.
watched How about when she shot JR?
All right, listen. Now, why should anybody even tune in?
Yeah.
It was all
You've spoiled it.
Well, JR shot first.
Well, that was Bobby.
JR shot first. That was after Lucas went back and changed it.
Yeah, he changed it.
So the prize wheel that we have absconded from the river, our buddy Ken Charles didn't do us any favors after we put this in here, and then he sent out a blast email to all the other shows.
He sure did.
Being like, whatever you do, don't touch that prize wheel. It's going to be in there for 2 weeks, and don't. And now
Here it
people,
is right here. Please do not play with, spin, write on, or in
Wow.
any other way mess with, touch, move the prize wheel.
Look at.
And so now people are assuming that Von Hessler is behind this. Oh, you better not allow any other shows to touch that wheel. So I think I'm seen as a bit of a jerk.
Hey, Deb, go give it a spin.
Somebody wrote on there, this is literal trash, which was the reason I wanted. I thought it was trash. I asked the question, are they throwing this away? And then once I wanted it, the people at the river said, well, we need it in 2 weeks. But we have the prize wheel. We will be spinning for stories. No prizes.
Oh, man.
We have on there are just types of stories. Trump, so it's categories. Trump, wild, tech, sports, packages, I'm a this or this. Eric's had enough. That's my rant. And Christmas. And so when we do the go let people hear how that sounds.
Okay.
They may not have heard a prize wheel before. But when we want something to talk about, we'll spin the wheel. There we go.
Oh, it sounds good.
There we go. This one doesn't count, but it stopped at packages.
Aren't packages and porn the same one?
Porn packages.
Okay.
PP. But not the letters. Letters. Not what you're.
Okay, I see.
Peep peep.
And I'll have you know that because I work in radio in 2025, and God knows we don't move enough revenue for this station, I have gone to Amazon.com. I've purchased our own prize wheel, and it's going to arrive on Monday, which probably means it won't make its debut on the show until Tuesday. That's something to look forward to throughout
Is it
the
as
weekend.
sturdy as this one?
It's going to be. It has it has a stand for a table, but it also has a tripod if we want it to be up higher.
Oh.
Maybe take it on the road for our big road shows that we do all the time.
Okay.
Our spring tour?
Our spring tour. So we will do that a little bit later. Maybe we'll start it in the 3:30
I like it.
when we come back. We could start it now, but I don't want to. So we will wait. And there's so many Christmas stories. I actually have like the Krampus stuff outside of that, and they have Christmas in England too. I don't know if you guys realize that.
What?
Father
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yes, they have
What are you
Father
talking
Oh,
Christmas.
it's American. What are you
Oh, I
talking
got toothpaste. Thanks, Santa.
I won't be using that.
Fox News tells me Christmas is American.
Well, if you follow Fox News, Christmas is a patriotic holiday. Follow Fox News. Every holiday is as patriotic as July 4th.
Mrs. Claus is the Statue of Liberty.
If you follow Fox News, you've probably got a roaring Facebook account.
You know it's when Uncle Sam comes down your chimney with presents for your kids.
That's right. That's right. And only good little patriots.
Oh, no. If you're a bad patriot
Yeah.
or a Somali kid, you're not getting anyone.
Oh, no.
No. That just seems wrong. That just seems wrong.
Not my fault.
Sean
They have their
Hannity.
own country.
All right, that seems wrong, Sean Hannity. But yeah. So in England, they have something that's called cuffing season. Have you ever heard about this? Cuffing season?
Yeah, it's where you try to.
Oh, no, just because you read the same story I did doesn't mean you've heard about it. In your life, I've never heard of this before.
So my little brother is in Scotland now,
Uh-huh.
and his current relationship, I'm almost positive, started off as a cuffing situation.
So cuffing, I know it sounds like something you look. Don't go to, RedTube and look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might mean something, I don't know. But cuffing in this situation is those weeks before Christmas, where if you don't have a significant other, you just go out and settle, even if you need to. It's like, I have to have a girlfriend or boyfriend by Christmas, and this is called the cuffing season. I guess it's been going on for a good long time there. Now they're questioning, is this putting too much stress on people? First of all, no one knows how to talk to each other anymore that's under the age of 40, apparently.
I'm just going to cuff you.
So
You're mine.
I blame the families that invite the kids back home that are like, hey, where's your boyfriend? Where's your girlfriend? Well, what's going on here?
It becomes a thing.
And so therefore there's extra pressure. So it's really the older generations that are
Right.
expecting their kids to come home with somebody every Christmas. They should relax those expectations.
Well, we have this version of this in our country, which is we always hear about how lonely people get during the holidays. Now we hear about how lonely people are 12 months a year. It used to be this was part of the holiday stories. Everybody's lonely. And I have to say, I don't feel good about this, but you know me, I have to be honest with the audience. I've had it up to here with stories about people being lonely. Go meet somebody.
Go to church. Go to a store.
Yeah,
I don't think it's really happening as much as the headlines say.
Well, they're doing all these polls, and that's how people are answering the question.
lonely.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, being lonely, I think, would be terrible. Here's my problem. It doesn't resonate with me. I've never been lonely in my life. I mean, I've had less than I want, or, oh man, I haven't had a girlfriend in a while kind of thing, but I've always had people around me that I knew I liked and they liked me, or I loved and they loved me and they were there. I've never been like, oh man, I'd love to talk to somebody. I'm not like Autumn, who has one friend in all of
Just two.
Maryland.
Just two.
Well, what, you can't
What?
get
3
Joe.
total.
Well, first of all, Joe doesn't
one
count
person.
because he is your lover. He's your lover. So he doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
He doesn't count. He's in it for the business. Yeah. Talking about,
My kids are my best friends.
that's a problem.
It's the only way they'll love me.
Now, my feeling is that you are pushing people away who would otherwise want to be your friends. I don't see you in the middle going, I'm so lonely. You just have people just cannot live up to what you want from a friend. I
Okay,
think
there's a
it's-
lot of things you said. I'm not pushing anybody away.
Okay.
2,
Yes.
I welcome a friendship. Come on in.
Yeah, but you don't want to hear their problems, right? What if you have a friend?
I love the problems.
You
Give
do?
me
She
all the
loves that.
drama.
Oh, wow.
She loves all that.
I thought you gotten past that, and you're like, well, deal with it.
No, she
No,
hasn't.
that's very untherapeutic of me to say.
Okay.
Very Von Hessler. She's
Yeah.
not going to go that route.
Deal with it. Rub some dirt on it. Shut up.
She's not going to. And did you have a third one there, or did you lose it?
And C,
Yes.
because comedy comes in 3s.
Yes. Better make something up fast.
Come on, Autumn. Come on.
You
Come
can do
on.
it.
I
Yes.
don't like moms.
Okay, but listen,
That's not fair.
No, I was just saying it because I didn't come up with something.
No, I know, but there's truth to it. You don't
Well,
like
there
don't
is a
like
little
moms that have kids your age that only talk about the kids all the time, and it's boring. And
There is a mom that I really like that is one of Ellie's friends'
Mhm.
mom. She's super cool, but we don't like when if we text about like getting the kids together, we seem to have like similar senses of humor, or she'll laugh at my thing.
Yeah.
That I'll say that's like silly.
Well, she
but-
puts that ha-ha thing on top of it. Ha-ha.
No.
Oh, smiley face.
I'll
crying.
put like a fun picture and she'll like know the reference and like
Okay.
and then add to it, you know.
I
So
see.
she can roll.
She's
And
yes-anding.
Yeah, and she bitches, you know, and I
Yeah.
like it.
But for
I
some
have-
reason, you just
we're
can't.
both like F these kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But she doesn't call me. I don't call her. I don't know. Just don't.
Why don't you call her tonight?
Give her a call.
Hey, call her right now.
Call her right now.
Like,
Let's
does
see
she
what's
want to
going on.
hang out? Like, no.
Well, actually,
Yes.
Autumn,
Call her right now and ask her if she wants to hang out tonight.
I don't want to hang
it's
out
Friday.
tonight.
It's Friday night. You and Joe can
It
go out.
snowed here.
Oh, what are you?
okay, so now you can't call people?
So I'm baking cookies.
Am I talking to Tourette Terry here? Was it-
It snowed
Harry?
today.
I got
It
a
snowed
vacuum.
today.
Well, turns out, Autumn, we have a surprise for you. On the line right now, line 1, we
Oh
have
my God,
your
it's
friend
Natalie's
waiting to
mom.
hang out with.
That's right.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my God, you're so cool.
Did you want to go out for some, I don't know, I got a Chili's gift card.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you're buying, I'm flying.
Well, yeah, it's for $10.
Oh, I don't know. So we could like share one of those Wicked drinks?
Yeah. Let's go see Wicked again.
Ew, no. Oh God.
All right, second
Coming over my head.
Second weekend drop off for Wicked. Whew.
Was it bad?
Bad.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask Autumn?
Tina's seen it 3 times now.
That's
She's saving it.
And she doesn't even really like it. She just has to keep going to see it because it's the thing to keep going to see. Is she doing?
She overpromised.
Is she
That was her deal. She overpromised too many people that she would see it with.
Yeah.
And now she's like, okay, I'll see it with you. I'll see it with you.
You know, get them
Oh
all
my God,
together.
if I was that friend, I'd be like, no, I don't want to see it with you now.
See, that's why you don't have friends.
You vote. See, there it is. We've gotten to it. You're just too difficult.
Been wanting a new deck for your home, something that's built just the way you want it, but you're scared to pull the trigger? I can help you with that. Dave Baker here for Ben Hill Renovations. Right now, Ben Hill Renovations are offering special financing. No interest if you pay in full within the 18 months promo period. You're welcome. Visit bhrenovations.com today and schedule a free design consultation at your home. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Hi, I'm Dale with TrustDale.com. For over a decade, I've trusted America's best choice for windows, doors, siding, and decks. And with their 3-way warranty, including my $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, you can invest with confidence.
That's right, Dale. America's Best Choice offers highest quality, energy-efficient windows and special pricing on custom decks. We also offer beautiful siding, doors, and now roofing, all with no pressure, no gimmicks. Visit abcwind.com for your free in-home estimate. America's Best Choice. Quality you can trust, prices you can afford.
It's happening, guys. Your hair's thinning, the crown's disappearing. Hair loss might have you feeling you've lost your identity. It's Mark Arum here. Thankfully, there's Advanced Hair Simple One-Day Treatment. You decide how much, how thick, and where. It's your own natural hair that begins regrowing the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. I've seen Advanced Hair's incredible results with my own eyes. Get your free consultation, $250 off, and 250 free hair grafts. Call 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
At Shane Company, there's no shortcuts, just craftsmanship. Because a friend wants your fine jewelry and dream engagement ring to be nothing short of perfect, no matter the price. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather, traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top story, a CDC advisory committee meeting in Atlanta today, voting to stop recommending the hepatitis B vaccine for newborns.
8 votes yes and 3 votes no. The motion passes.
The decision reverses a public health policy dating back more than 30 years. Vice Chair Dr. Robert Malone votes for the change.
Policies that the American public have experienced during COVID has severely damaged their confidence in public health and in the vaccine enterprise.
For decades, the government has advised all babies be vaccinated against the liver infection right after birth. The CDC director still has to sign off on the change. A man shot by Sandy Springs police in an officer-involved shooting Thursday has died. 27-year-old LaAndre Thomas of Jackson, Mississippi was shot as officers responded to an assault call on Dunwoody Place at Roswell Road. During a conversation with officers, police say he pulled out a gun from his waistband. An officer then shot Thomas. His body will be taken to the Fulton County Medical Examiner's office for an autopsy. The GBI is investigating the shooting. We are a step closer to seeing secret documents from the federal investigation into sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Stephen Portnoy reports a judge today orders grand jury material to be released.
Sitting in South Florida, federal judge Rodney Smith says the newly signed Epstein Files Transparency Act trumps the traditional rules of criminal procedure that require that grand jury material be kept secret. Smith has now ordered the release of Epstein-related grand jury documents that date back 2 decades. It's a step the Trump administration first sought months ago, but one that judges had blocked, citing the rules.
The man accused of planting pipe bombs near the Republican and Democratic national headquarters in 2021 makes his first court appearance today. Brian Cole Jr. was arrested yesterday and faces 2 explosives-related charges. In court today in Washington, D.C., Cole tells the judge he understands the charges against him. The devices were planted on the night before the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. It is 3:32 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Been a busy Friday afternoon out there, Bill. The better news is that earlier crash, 85 South before 17th Street, it's all gone, but it put that ride in slow motion, and it's not going to get any better anytime soon with delays starting back at Georgia 400. Continue on the brake lights until you get down toward I-20. Over into DeKalb County, 20 east and westbound, we're seeing some delay through the work zone between I-285 and the mall at Stonecrest. And another trouble spot just cleared in Marietta, about the third one of the day in the same area. 75 southbound below South Marietta Parkway. The volume behind that starts back around 575, and I-85 both north and southbound between DeKalb and Gwinnett, seeing some delays between 285 and Jimmy Carter. Looking for new trouble up in Swanee 85 northbound near Old Peachtree Road. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Epwards. Cloudy skies with light rain showers and areas of drizzle for today. Staying cold with highs in the mid-40s. Not much of a temperature change for tonight as the rain moves out. Tomorrow drying out, high near 50. A little bit more sunshine for Sunday with highs in the low 50s.
46 in Norcross, 45 in Lithia Springs, and 47 in Fairburn. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Attention homeowners of Georgia. The holidays are coming, and so is the freezing weather. Now is the time. If your windows are drafty, fogged, or just plain old, listen up. Hey, it's Ray, founder of Window Comfort, and we're giving back this holiday season. Right now, when you schedule a free, no-pressure estimate, we're going to give you a $100 Visa gift card, just in time for the holidays. No strings attached. And because we're in the holiday spirit, everyone who gets a free estimate this month is automatically entered into our $10,000 home makeover giveaway. That's right, real cash in hand and a chance to get your windows completely free. Plus, you're still going to get our buy one, get one free window special. So don't wait. Go to windowcomfort.com and schedule your no-pressure estimate today.
Terms and conditions apply. See windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window Comfort, meant just for you. Window Comfort.
Hey, it's Mark Aram here. My friends at Rocco's European Garage once again stepping up for the 35th annual Clark's Christmas Kids, helping make sure every child in Georgia's foster care system wakes up with presents this Christmas. Thank you to the team at Rocco's European Garage.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 6-packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 2 free with your card. Limit 8. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Will my hair really grow back? Will you stay with me tonight, Mommy?
By giving today, you can help our kids get the care and treatment they need. Give to Children's for that. Donate today at choa.org/give.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Excuse me, I have to get myself ready here because it's a big moment after all the talk. What do you call that? All the Sturm and...
Derm.
Is it Derm and...
Strung.
Stern and Strung and Stern. It's a German.
Why are we talking about German?
Because it's the holidays. It's Christmas, for heaven's sake.
Sturm und Drang. You know what? It's
Sturm und Drang.
It's all about that volunteer army that started up with Germany. That's what's getting you going.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Storm and stress is what that means.
Right, yeah. Sturm und Drang.
Mm-hmm.
Steam and Steam.
Sturm und Drang.
The Sturm und Drang. After all the talk, it is now time to actually spin the story spinner.
Who's going to be the wheel bitch, me or Jared? We can alternate.
In your way, are you offering? Would you like to be?
Oh, I don't mind.
Both of you, put your hands up. Let's see who has more model-like hands.
Mine are like bear claws.
Wait, yeah, yours. Yeah, I don't know. His are younger.
Yes, mine.
Softer.
I have the arthritis.
Smoother.
I have the arthritis.
And you've got like
I got the arthritis, dummy.
You got an ink stain or something right there. That's not going to look good.
No.
So it's going to be Jared this time around. Sorry.
So handsome.
Yeah.
I don't know, these bear claws.
Oh,
handsome hands.
That's all right.
Look what my cat did in my hand right there. You see that?
Oh, no, wait, but hold on. Whoa, I did not see that before I made you the official story spinner.
It's disgusting.
Autumn, by the way, before we get to the story spin, which the story is probably in there under Wild, but...
Hello?
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
Okay, I didn't know if anybody could hear me.
Yeah, okay.
Did y'all hear me talking?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay.
Well, now I do. Sure. Now I do.
All right, okay, cool.
Hello.
It wasn't. I just was talking, and no one was.
I wanted to know if you have been checking at all the Baltimore news today.
No.
All right. I just said 2 words for you.
It snowed here.
No, 2 words for you.
Okay.
You can look it up, and you can respond the way that you want to when you find it. The 2 words are fire department. You look up Baltimore Fire Department. Now, I think I had the story under Wild, but you never know if we get what we're going to get when we do the story spinner. We're not messing around here. This isn't some, Huh? Did you see that? That?
Yeah.
Careful.
Well, yeah.
Family audience.
What they...
It's too much.
Too much playing with their hoses.
Yeah. But it's a paramedic.
Yeah.
He was a paramedic, but he stayed there in the fire in the firehouse, and he had a predilection. But listen, that either will or won't come up. I believe it's under Wild. Once again, the categories are we've changed packages to porn.
Boo.
Thought it'd be more fun.
It's the same thing.
Porn. I'm this. I'm a that. Eric's had enough. Christmas. Trump. You like that? I didn't say holidays. I said Christmas.
I like both.
Wild, tech, and sports. These are the categories. So, Mr. Lovely, young, smooth, soft hands.
I don't know. Cat scratched hands right there.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Can I get the music, please, George?
Autumn, can you spin the wheel? No, you can't.
Yeah.
No.
With your mind.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Round and round she goes. Oh, my goodness.
Yay!
You would have thought we would have done this on purpose, but we didn't. It landed on porn. There we go. All right, what do we have under porn? Okay, this is what you call porn clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just clickbait. It just happens to be using porn.
Because the person who's the topic of the story is a porn mogul.
Okay, I've never read this story. So have you read this story?
I read a little of it, yeah.
Okay, so you can tell me what's going on. Adult industry mogul.
Yeah.
That's somebody who's way up there. That's almost like the president of porn.
Yes.
A mogul. This is the Rupert Murdoch of porn. I guess a mogul in porn means doing the streaming, doing the video, got the pictures, the whole deal.
Yeah, the boss.
Does she own like RedTube or something?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Porn purveyor.
Here it says right here, Gail Thackeray, who made millions, oh my goodness, in the phone sex and early internet culture. So, she's old and broken.
She got a lot of phone sex.
She made millions in the phone sex and early internet adult industry. Okay, she's investing her millions into a Beatles-themed Scottish estate.
Thackeray House.
Oh.
The Thackeray House. Autumn, we ought to go to this together. You and
Let's
I,
go.
Beatles fans. Centuries-old Scottish country house with ties to the Beatles. What, one of them lived there or something?
They stayed there during their tour in the 63 and 64 years.
All right, so they slept there once.
They stayed there twice.
Twice.
2 tours.
Stayed there twice.
Okay, is that what you did? You stayed
We had
there
a lot
twice?
of phone sex.
I heard Ringo.
They were on the phone saying,
Ringo had a scandal, much like the Baltimore paramedic, I believe, in this place. I'm not sure. According to the Scotsman, this isn't a person on the road. This is the name of a paper of some kind.
I saw the Beatles.
According to the Scotsman, the former Roman Camp Hotel, storied estate in Colander at the gateway. Blah, 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 who cares?
So
Has
many
been-
names.
Yeah, it's the Thackeray House now. What's going to make it Beatles like? What's going to? It's the centuries.
Well, that's the
estates,
clickbait.
Well, I know, but I'm getting a history. Okay, here we go. The estate's pop culture legacy expanded in the 1960s when the Beatles stayed there during their Scottish tours. That connection will be thoughtfully built into the hotel's relaunch with select guest rooms themed around the band's visit, including a John Lennon room.
There'll be a Paul McCartney suite.
Paul McCartney. You got a Paul McCartney suite.
there in the dirty porn house.
What does Ringo get, a bathroom?
Oh, why are you beating up on
Yeah.
Ringo? I already did. I
It's a shed.
already made a bad joke about Ringo, the greatest drummer in the history of the world. Okay, great. All right.
What about me, George?
They only meant, again,
It's
you know what?
forgotten.
It never ends. For all that you did, they just mentioned Lennon and McCartney. It
That's
doesn't.
okay. I'll just sit here bored like I was when Paul started playing Get Back for the first time. Yawning. Do you remember that? He's
Well,
yawning.
it was early in the
was a
morning.
long
They
day,
weren't
yeah.
used to working those
Yeah.
hours.
They didn't have enough toast yet.
There wasn't
Tea
enough
and
toast and marmalade.
I found
and
it
all
rather rude. He turns his head.
He's tired.
I believe
Boring
also
work
he
making
wasn't
the
he the
best album in the
one.
world.
Wasn't he the one? Just a few days later, who said, "Why don't we just release it as a single now?" Did you watch the whole thing?
No, just that clip. And I said, I'm done.
So insulting.
All right, hey, story spinner.
Okay.
Back
all right.
at it.
May I get my music again?
Do you have story spinner music every
Yes,
time you walk
every
over
time.
there?
Absolutely. I feel like yes, thank you, George.
I'm planning on doing this a lot. We can't do it this way all the time.
Keep it low. Turn the music down.
Round and around she goes.
Hey, I'm
This is. I have to say that Jared loves I'm a this, I'm a that. I don't hate it. I
I
think
should
it's
have
okay.
I should have pitched it as your idea. That's why.
No, I liked it. This is a joint idea because your idea for what it was going to be was very different from what this one we worked on together, and I do
We
enjoy
workshopped it.
I've got 9,000 of these that have been built up. Jared has been putting it in the show sheet for the last month, and we haven't done it. So
'Cause
the
there's so
stories-
many headlines.
I
Say,
know there
I'm a-
are.
I'm a.
Here's the newest one we just got today. I'm 47 and quit my job without having anything else lined up. I didn't want to live a life with regrets. Well, Looks like you're about to live a life of regrets. Well, you never know. A millionaire may come along and lend you some money.
Do they have kids and a family?
Well, now you make it
She is a business school professor,
Oh,
and she
boy.
felt burned out after.
Does she have a family and kids? Because if she doesn't, then Godspeed. Do whatever you want.
We'll get to that. Let's start with this. She's a what?
She's a business school professor.
And what does she tell her kids? Just quit. That's a great. I really.
She's having a
I
crisis.
really want this person teaching business to my kids.
This lady needs to be intervened on. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like something's wrong.
She says she's been spending more time with her kids now that she's quit her job.
Well, yeah, 'cause you ain't
looking
got
for
nothing to
food.
do.
They got nothing to do.
Yeah, not
they-
eating.
Yeah, they go together. They
forage.
They forage together for tonight's meal. Way to go. Good job.
WSP is your home of the dogs.
When you're Georgia and Alabama, you're going to get everybody's best.
Number 3, Georgia. Number 9, Alabama. The SEC Championship game.
It's not picked by committee. It was on the field.
Pregame begins at noon tomorrow. Kickoff is set for 4.
You earned the opportunity to play in this game. This was not given.
Only on your home of the dogs, 95.5 WSB. Brought to you in part by Hoffman Financial Group, official partner of the Georgia Bulldogs.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual Imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. While everyone's focused on diet and exercise this new year, let's talk about the foundation of all health, sleep. Quality sleep strengthens your immune system, improves mental clarity, and helps regulate weight. Yet, we spend more time researching a TV purchase than our mattress. Your sleep affects every resolution you make this year. Visit the Original Mattress Factory and discover how the right mattress can support every health goal you've set for yourself.
2 homes, same street, same layout, but one had an orchard sign and sold for a whole lot more. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler, and here's why that matters. The first seller went the traditional route. Weeks of showings, price drops, frustration. In the end, they settled for less. The second seller chose Orchard and got ahead. Their agent knew what buyers wanted, made smart upgrades, and marketed the home like a pro. It sold fast and for top dollar. And here's the kicker. With Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that seller had already moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No last-minute cleanings, no strangers walking through during dinner, no stress. You're not stuck. You don't have to wait. You can move now and still sell for more. Start your free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Save money by getting pre-approved for your next auto loan at Coosa Valley Credit Union. We offer the most competitive interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with direct deposit. This is Andy Harris, President of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to stop in a branch near you. You'll experience kinder banking with real people, not automation. Plus, with 11 locations in Northwest Georgia, we're always local and nearby.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, it's Smilin' Mark McKay, and I'm so excited to be part of the 35th year of Clark's Christmas Kids. 95.5 WSP, Atlanta's News and Talk, and Scana Energy invite you to join us in making sure every child in Georgia gets a visit from Santa. This year, we encourage you to join Scana Energy employees by shopping on-site at any of the 3 Walmart locations for those who would like to shop in person, or shop virtually. Either way, you'll be able to see the child that you're shopping for and what that child really wants from Santa. Join Clark, WSB Radio, and Scana Energy so that every child receives a gift this holiday. We really need you to help provide gifts for the thousands of kids in the Georgia foster care system. A special thanks to Scana Energy for years of partnership with Clark's Christmas Kids. For the 3 Walmart locations, dates, and times, or to shop online, visit clarkschristmaskids.com. That's clarkschristmaskids.com.
Clark Howard will join us on the other side of the hour for Clark's Christmas Kids. It's time to go. It's time to get this done, people. You know it. I know it. We're going to do it. So we might as well just go ahead and do it. You can hold off as long as you want, but you know that Von Hessler is going to get to you, and you are going to do this. And together, once again, for the 35th year?
That's correct.
We are going to make sure that every foster child in the state of Georgia wakes up with not only presents under the tree, presents that they have requested under the tree. That's what we're going to do together, and we're going to get it going right now. Isn't that great? Are you wondering, how do I get in the holiday spirit? This is exactly how you get into the holiday spirit. You can thank me later. Yes, Jerry?
Don't forget.
Well, it's a good tip. It's a good way to get people want to get into the holiday spirit.
Self-serving.
It's a little self-serving. I am in radio.
While bringing this up here,
needy.
If people want to go out and see you and help to this amazing cause,
That's
they can
right.
come out to the Walmart on Mansell Road. You'll be out there from 1 to 3 this Sunday.
Yes, with Clark Howard. And, the two of us, usually, if you stick around long enough, it'll come to fisticuffs. I mean, we start out needling each other, but by 2:55.
Oh, they got to separate them.
Oh, we're out in the parking lot. It becomes a big show. All right, you want to spin the wheel
Another
one more
spin?
time? Let's do
Okay.
another spin.
All right.
Oh, we got to figure this out. I don't know if we're going to do this like this way the whole time. But, I'm enjoying the spinny wheel. Are you enjoying it?
I love it. It's very ASMR.
Oh, not porn again.
Well, the
A
good thing there's
respin?
stories.
Still, huh?
You need to spin again on there.
I think we did one porn story. We'll do another one later. I'm making up the rules as we go
porn
along.
story was barely a porn story.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, all right. You want a real porn story? huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
There's nothing like
Our
titillating
boss just
about
texted me and said, "Do a real porn story."
Okay, all right. Well, if the bosses insist.
Some
All right, this is
slag bought a
okay. This has
castle
got a
Beatles
deity's
can
name in it attached to porn. I don't
Amun
know if
Ra.
I don't know if that's what I
That's a
want.
good topical one right there.
The test one here.
Yeah.
No, Wicked star Ethan Slater did not appear in a gay-for-pay adult film. Okay, was this a rumor that was going around?
Yeah. That's Ariana Grande's boyfriend.
Did they meet on the set of Wicked, or were they together before?
They were together before, and they did a play together before Wicked. And I can't remember what the play was. I'll look into it. But
we're here. We're here.
But that's her boyfriend.
To debunk these rumors. And I'm going to do this. First of all, nothing wrong if he had, right?
Right.
Oh, come on.
No one's judging.
People got to
No
make a
one's
buck.
judging. Yeah, people have to make. Hey, it's hard when you're an actor.
Yeah.
For
You
him.
got to hustle.
You got the looks in the
Literally.
package. Use them.
That's right. It says here, no. So this was written by somebody under the age of 35.
Ariana Grande wrote it.
No.
No.
Can you imagine that kind of stupidity way of speaking is now people write like this, starting an
No,
article?
I can't imagine.
No. Ethan Slater did not appear in a gay-for-pay adult film. A renewed bout of misinformation online, a rumor dating back to 2017, is claiming that Slater starred in gay adult movies. Slater, known for playing the character SpongeBob.
Christians.
Whoa, he was SpongeBob SquarePants in the 2016 musical of the same name. Oh, the musical on Broadway. He got a Tony nomination. And then it says here he found he could make more money in gay for. No, he didn't. This is not what it says. Not what it says here. The clip featuring Slater, which is circulating on X, shows him shirtless with his muscular arms behind his head. He shoots a sultry look at his co-star before wrestling him to the ground. The logo of a popular adult site is shown in the corner. Is this real? The footage, as with a lot that is present on the internet, is missing integral. I always have trouble with that word. Integral.
You want to say
I like
integral.
integral.
I want to say integral, but I don't think that's right. Integral.
I think it's integral.
Integral. Blah, whatever.
I like to say divisive, though, which is weird.
You can't say. There's certain words we just can't
Divisive?
say.
Yeah, instead of divisive.
I have a lot of trouble with rural. I have to really.
Oh, rural's
rural.
really hard.
That is a difficult word.
In
That
the
R
film,
is barely a consonant.
That's why they gave it to people who are very, very, very
rural,
who are known for their English abilities. Okay, so in the film, the video is actually from a 2017 short film called Fun Employment and has no connection to any adult site. The logo has just been added on. In the film, Ethan plays a character referred to as Isaac's roommate.
That's his name. Isaac's roommate.
What is a manny aspiring comedian? Oh, this is just for...
Well, like a nanny, but a man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, but you know what? It has nothing to do with the story. It's just that they were advertising another story in the middle of this story, and that's about a manny aspiring comedian gets his butt kicked, literally and figuratively, but has fun anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wicked. Blah, 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 blah. So, okay, there you go. It's a short film, and it's not associated with an adult website.
There have been a lot of attacks against the Wicked cast. People suggesting that.
Oh, really? Well, how is this an attack? People saw a thing. They thought it was there. Now people are saying that wasn't it.
They probably think he's handsome, and then they were like, "Yeah, I want to see him in this like sort of weird."
Yeah, but they're saying that the two female leads are in some sort of relationship together.
Right, when they're not.
Ariana and Cynthia
Erivo.
Well, why?
Well, we're very close.
You could be Ariana. You guys are very, 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 very close friends.
And we did. I got very close to Cynthia, and then I got very, very much smaller.
Yeah, you're withering away a little bit. I feel
I like my bones.
You're very white lately. You're just very,
I'm very white,
pale.
and my bones are very white too.
Yeah, I
you
can
can't see them.
I can see them. Hey, be careful. I hear there's a gust of wind coming.
Oh,
so
that's okay.
Hold on to some. Oh, Well, she flew away.
Oh, no.
She blew away. She flew away.
Cynthia.
Are you okay? Oh, Cynthia's there.
Look at my nails.
At least we were able to see her change her hair color, right? She went from the blonde hair color back to the brunette hair color.
Popular.
It really makes me. You know, they kind of like this starts because they're always holding hands.
Yeah. Well, didn't they come out and call themselves like non-cis binary?
Oh, I don't
demi-curious.
Demi Moore.
Demi-glazed.
Demi Moore.
You know, like the old days, just book a hotel room. Go do it and figure out if you like it or
well,
not.
Her fingernails are really long.
That is true. That's gotta hurt.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join Medi-Share and save even more than usual. For many families, joining Medi-Share means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. More than 1 million people are part of healthcare sharing now because it just makes so much sense right now. And Medi-Share is the gold standard. Members like it a lot. We know this from member surveys. Medi-Share has been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before December 15th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's December 15th. Call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. It's 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top story, medical experts weigh in after a CDC advisory panel meeting in Atlanta today changes course and no longer recommends the hepatitis B vaccine for newborns.
We should not be changing that highly successful program.
The decision reverses a decades-long federal recommendation.
The president of the American College of Physicians, Dr. Jason Goldman, blasting the decision today.
The evidence is overwhelming. This vaccine has been so successful. That's why we're not seeing as much chronic hepatitis B now as we used to.
He calls this new recommendation a complete disaster for the public health of the nation's children and what he says has been a successful vaccination program. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
And the head of the CDC still must sign off on the recommendation. It is 48 degrees in Atlanta. Will it dry out in time for the weekend? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. Countdown to the World Cup. We now know who the United States will be playing and where.
Soccer fans in Atlanta followed the World Cup drawing closely during a watch party in Buckhead Village organized by the hosting committee. Following a lengthy process, the groups were set and the U.S. will face Paraguay on June 12th in Los Angeles. We don't know yet which countries will face off during the 5 group matches in Atlanta, but FIFA President Gianni Infantino telling me back in April he's confident we're ready.
I think Atlanta has everything to perform in a great way.
The U.S. will also play against Australia and a European team to be named later. In Atlanta, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We'll learn which teams play in Atlanta tomorrow at noon. There will be 8 matches at Mercedes-Benz Stadium starting next June. A man's arrested after 2 of his elderly relatives are found murdered inside their home.
25-year-old Brandon Christopher Jones, who is currently in the Coweta County Jail and charged with 2 counts of murder.
Sergeant Chris Ricketson with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office says the victims are an 82-year-old woman and a 79-year-old woman. Jones was living with them. A mental health team had been at the home earlier, but investigators are still working to determine a motive. Duluth police are warning people to be cautious about people they meet online after a resident falls victim to a cryptocurrency scam that cost them nearly $1 million. Investigators say the scammer gained their trust over time in a sophisticated online scam, convincing the victim to invest large sums of money through crypto platforms. Police say it's a reminder to never send money or invest through links shared by someone you haven't met in person and to verify someone's identity independently. Georgia Senator John Ossoff says he supports an effort by fellow Democrats to force a vote next week on a plan to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies. He says this shouldn't be a partisan issue.
Let's just cut the politics out of it.
Analysts say if the subsidies expire, health care costs will continue to spike for millions of Georgians. Congressional Republicans have yet to unveil their plan to address the issue, which was at the center of the recent government shutdown fight. Trouble at a candy plant in Tennessee.
Several workers were sickened by an undisclosed chemical exposure at an M&M's Mars plant in Cleveland, Tennessee. 6 people were taken to hospitals in nearby Chattanooga. Their illnesses and conditions are unknown. A 7th worker was treated by paramedics at the scene.
Correspondent Jim Krasula reports the company's plant in Cleveland, Tennessee is the world's biggest M&M's factory. New data just released by the National Retail Federation finds on Small Business Saturday, nearly 63 million Americans shopped in store, a 2.6% increase over 2024. Its projected spending will surpass $1 trillion for the first time ever this Christmas season, reinforcing expectations small businesses will end the year on a strong note. Almost 3/4 of small business owners expect higher revenues next year, and a majority plan to expand operations. A good marriage could keep you from putting on weight. Correspondent Michael George explains.
New research by UCLA Health found that people with strong social relationships, especially in good marriages, had enhanced activity in the part of the brain that manages cravings and appetite. As a result, people with more emotional support from others tend to have a lower body mass index and had fewer food addiction behaviors.
It's now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Need everybody's attention if you're trying to make your way 75 south toward northwest Atlanta and Midtown. All lanes are shut down right now. Widely scattered crash. Multiple hero units on scene, though, trying to drag these cars out of the roadway. This is 75 southbound below Northside Drive, exit 252. Absolute parking lot back to West Paces Ferry. Use Northside Drive or Howell Mill as alternates. Also seeing the brake lights on 400 southbound southbound out of Buckhead from Lennox Road. 85 south slowing just south of North Druid Hills for that ride down toward I-20. Northbound delays from Langford Parkway up past Freedom Parkway. Checking the slow spots around I-285 with the help of Stephanie Stallworth.
Hey, I'll to start on that east side perimeter. Is 285 southbound for a little while there. Car ran out of gas in the left center lane. Hero unit came along, helped them out, so they moved along. But delay damage done. You're back from near Buford Highway trying to get down to that point. Also, on the west side, 285 northbound, you're backing down from right around Langford on through the ramps at I-20. 285 west and south outer loop slugging out of Sandy Springs, heading down towards 75 and then to Atlanta Road and I-20. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies with drizzle and light rain showers moving through. High 45. Lows tonight in the low 40s. Tomorrow mostly cloudy, drying out. High near 50. A little bit of sunshine for Sunday with a high of 52.
44 in Snellville, 45 in Marietta, 47 in College Park. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Dance, Clark. Come on. Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. And look, ironically, nothing makes me feel more Christmassy than the presence of Clark Howard in front of me.
Yay.
Because that
so
means...
you need a Jewish boy to feel fully Christian in Christmas. Okay.
Clark's Christmas Kids. To me, that's what gets the Christmas season going every month. So... And by the way, I don't know about you, and we're not going to get political here, but this year we need Christmas. And I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm throwing myself into Christmas completely.
Well, let's do it, because you just were telling me how many gifts we still need in Clark's Christmas Kids.
19,668. We're lucky that we have the listeners we have, because we actually have a chance to make this happen. Because we have such great listeners. Why don't you let people know how?
A chance to make it happen. Where is this pessimism coming from?
Clark.
We are going to make this happen.
But see, here's the
because
problem.
we have the greatest listeners in the world. You remember Jackie Gleason?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the problem, Clark.
Yeah?
If you tell people that we are, that lets them off the hook. Then we go, he's sure of it. He doesn't need my help. You want to make people, hey, can we do this together?
You know what Shelley Winter said to me?
What did he say?
He said, every year, you get so nervous, and you think we're not going to do it. And I said, well, I'm just a natural worrier.
That's right.
Well, it's not us that do it. It's the listeners that do it.
That's right. And they have done it through thick and thin for 34 prior years, and this our 35th.
I believe that we're going to do it again. How about that? I believe that we and our listeners are going to do it again. And what are we going to do? We're going to make sure that every foster child in the state of Georgia wakes up on Christmas morning with not only gifts under the tree, but gifts that they have requested under the tree. And how do people help out?
This is really easy. This is so easy. We have analog Christmas Kids and we have digital Christmas Kids.
Yes.
So whether you love analog or you love digital, we're all in this together. So where are you going to be with me?
I'm going to be with you at the Walmart on Mansell Road and
Sunday,
Roswell.
So that is the start of our analog Christmas Kids.
1 p.m.
Starts
at noon. But we'll be there at 1, right? Or you'll be there at noon.
I'll be there at noon, man.
Okay. All right.
So
well, I'll be there
noon to 3.
I need my beauty
you
sleep.
Can come into the Walmart on Mansell Road in Roswell. If you prefer calling it Mansell, you can call it that.
Mm-hmm.
And
give us some, listen, go buy some gifts for the kids. You can call it whatever you want.
That's right.
Exactly.
So you come to the Walmart and you'll see us set up at this big broadcast area there. And there will be tables of sheets, old-fashioned 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper.
Laminated.
Exactly. And each sheet is the name of a child who's in foster care in the state of Georgia, how old he or she is, and what 3 gifts they would like. And the kids, or if they're too young, the social worker with the state for that child will look at column A, and they're allowed to pick 1 gift from column A, 1 from column B, 1 from column C. And the lists are age bands. So a really young child gets 1 list, a little older, another list.
Also, you don't have to buy all 3 yourselves. We'll make sure.
300.
Yeah. You can buy 300?
300. 100 kids. You take care of 100 kids.
That's
Bam.
right.
That's great.
But you can also buy 1.
Buy 1 gift.
But we are going to make sure that in the end, the child gets 3.
Right. So the idea is we have it set up where whatever you can afford or would like to do, we are a full-service radio station.
That's right.
And we make it possible for you to find a match game, a child you'd like to buy for, a price that you can afford to donate, and you buy those gifts. Physically, you buy those gifts. That's the analog.
That's the
Christmas
Walmart.
Kids. Right.
So
and then we'll have
let's
two
walk
more
through that.
Walmarts after this one
Let's walk through it.
Sunday.
You walk in, you pick up you get one of the sheets. That's the kid that you're buying for. You go around Walmart, you buy the gifts, you bring them back, and give them to us, and we make sure they get to where they're going. Right? Okay.
Right.
Now
And
that's
for
the
people
analog.
watching us on the stream, you can see I'm having a little asthma right now.
Yeah,
so I'm
well, are you
spraying my
nervous?
asthma
Are you having a panic attack of some kind? Is it being around me? Is that I have
being
that
around
effect.
you makes me so nervous.
I guess people say I up their histamine level when they get around me. And sometimes
they're blushing around you.
Yes, they're very.
So I am so lucky.
Yes,
because I came down with a nasty virus on Thanksgiving.
You're gonna
That's
give it
when I
to us.
realized I had it.
You're gonna give it to us now?
No, I'm over it now, but I still have lingering. Because I have asthma. And it's been misbehaving a little. But how lucky am I that I got it the week before we were full-blown
we're very
on
lucky.
Christmas Kids?
We're very lucky because I wasn't going to sit next to you at Walmart with you coughing all over the
I
place.
agree. Why would you do
coughing
that?
all over these gifts?
We'd have
They're going to be distributed all over the state.
We would
You'd
have
be like
gotten Eric that
patient
the,
zero here.
Get you the Pope bubble over there, Eric, so that way you would have
That's
been
right.
safe.
I will be entering in my own. I'll be entering in my own bubble.
We would have just had K95 masks for you.
Okay, very good. I wear them everywhere. I love them. Clark's
in the car, everywhere.
Now, if you want to go digital,
yes,
you go ClarksChristmasKids.com,
which we invented. We didn't invent digital.
Yeah,
we just perfected
Al Gore did.
digital because when 2020 happened, and they were like, "Oh no." None of these kids are going to have gifts.
People can't come to the stores.
We
can't
aren't
get
going to be
together.
able to have Christmas Kids. And we had like a war room meeting, and we came up with this crazy idea. Let's recreate the spirit of it online.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like 2020, we should have already had digital,
Well,
right?
I think we found out after it was so successful that maybe
Yes.
we should have started this years before.
Right. But, necessity is a mother of invention.
That is correct.
So when you look online at ClarksChristmasKids.com, it looks just like what you'd feel at the store.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, though, you pick out a child by age, boy or girl. If you got a particular county you grew up in Georgia, you want to buy for them. You pick out 1, 2, or 3 of the gifts, put them in your cart, and then we have Santa's elves that actually do the shopping for you. You give us the money, we do the shopping.
I have
and hold on, I also want to say, if you don't have the time for all that, you can just give money. And then that money will be used kind of like I was talking about before. If somebody comes in, or even online, if they can only afford one gift, by the way, that's...
Or $1.
Or $1. Like, we'll take the money... A lot of times is the fill-in stuff. Like, well, this kid only got one. Let's get 2 others, put that in like that. So if you just want to do a one-time donation of money, you can do that as well at ClarksChristmasKids.com.
So, for example, I have Destiny up on Clark's Christmas Kids. She's 12 years old, lives in DeKalb County, and her 3 items that she's asking for on the low end, she'd like a manicure/pedicure kit.
Ooh,
That's
look at
$18. Then she wants wireless headphones for her middle item. And then her big item that would really make her Christmas would be the a tablet with a protective case. So we want to make sure that Destiny and all of the kids across Georgia end up with presents under the Christmas tree. Isn't that right, Clark?
That is right.
And
you know what? I understand that last year somebody was listening to your show and was so inspired that they went to the website and they only gave their initials, EVH, but they gave $50,000 right on the website. I can't believe somebody did that.
I can't believe it either. That's why I called the bank. There's some sort of...
Actually, last year we did get... we got donations of every dollar amount.
That's how
Plus,
I give. I give by doing the dollar amount thing. I know that for some people it's just easier to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we did get a $50,000 and a $100,000.
My
last year,
goodness.
too.
Hey, by the way, if those 2 people are listening,
They can do it again.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I mean, don't think we don't appreciate it. We do. We appreciate it. But, man, if you did it 2 years in a row, we'd really appreciate it, right?
Yeah, but
we'd have dinner with that guy, wouldn't we?
If you're listening to us right now,
or gal,
if you're listening to us right now, whatever you can afford, if it's $5, $10, I want you to know. What's that expression you always say? Give.
I always say that we ask that you give what you can. Don't give any more than you can, but please give what you can. We don't want you to go into debt. We don't want you to, this is hard times. It's a rough time for a lot of people, and we understand that. We ask you to give only what you can.
Because imagine you're a kid in foster care. You didn't do anything wrong. Things going on in your family. Your parents couldn't take care of you. You could be in a violent situation. There could be any of a number of reasons.
Drugs, probably a lot.
That you as a child had to be removed from your household. You're now living more often than not in a group home, an institutional setting. Or if you're one of the lucky ones, you're living with a loving foster family. And so you're not with your family. You're like, what's wrong with me? What did I do? You did nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. And you feel like the world's forgotten about you. You're not cared about. You're not loved. This gives you an opportunity to let that child know that he or she is loved, is cared about, and is not forgotten.
In a world where quite often we ask, what can we do? How can we make it better? This is the old expression, light a candle in the darkness. This is what you can do. Now, the other side of it is you're not going to be there on Christmas morning, and they're going to realize that too. Somebody who doesn't even know me went out of their way to make sure that I had a special Christmas morning. I will tell you that will come back to benefit society tenfold, hundredfold. When you find people who are feeling like they're not part of it, and then suddenly they realize, oh, there are people out there who do care about me, and they've never even met me. It starts a whole chain of events within that person that is ultimately, if you want to be selfish as a society, good for society. But first of all, it makes for a wonderful Christmas for someone who might otherwise wake up without presents under the tree. So ClarksChristmasKids.com.
And you don't sound like you even need me here. Do you hear that passion? Do you hear that call to action? Could you ask for better than that?
It's a special event, man.
It's a special thing, and I believe in it. Clark Howard, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Would you like to spin the wheel on your way out?
Sure.
It's quite the honor if you would like to.
I hope it doesn't land on Trump.
No, please, no. Come on, we're trying to get that was a very weak sports.
Hey. I won $1 million?
Yes, $1 million. And so very quickly, what do you think about the Falcons? Do you land it on sports? He's sitting down. This is not a very quick one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. My heart's broken as it has been since 1966 from the first season.
And you know how you're going to mend that heart? By making sure every foster child in the state of Georgia wakes up with Christmas with gifts that they chose under the Christmas tree. Clark Howard.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's say, hey, will you say hello to Alex Williams?
Hi, Alex. How you doing? I understand I-75 South is really moving well today.
I wish we could give that good news, but not so much right now, Clark. Good to hear from you, buddy. Right now, all lanes are shut down in northwest Atlanta. This is I-75 southbound, just below Northside Drive, exit 252. They got most of the wrecked or damaged vehicles to the right shoulder, so lanes should be opening any time now, but it has ruined 75 South. It's a parking lot almost back up to West Paces Ferry Road, Howell Mill, Northside Drive. Some alternates to get you around that closure. We'll let you know as soon as it opens. 400 southbound, you can take that as an alternate, but the brake lights find you in Buckhead right around Lennox Road as you try to make your way into Midtown. 75-85 north still slow from Langford Parkway up toward Peachtree Pine Street. Crash pushed off to the right in Marietta. 75 south near South Marietta Parkway. Delays continue down to I-285. Checking trouble on I-85 at northeast of town. It's Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, Alex, it's 85 headed southbound. Center lane blocked with a vehicle with its hood up as you travel 85 south. Before 285, you're backing down right from Jimmy Carter Boulevard headed southbound. Unusual delay for you northbound. Usual volume 285 up to Jimmy Carter. Then again, right around Old Peachtree as you continue from Sugarloaf Parkway. So we're going to be finding Sugarloaf to Old Peachtree. Then you break free, looking much better. Headed further northbound. Update brought to you by Georgia Lottery. Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is $50 million. Now with bigger jackpots, better odds, and a built-in multiplier drawings every Tuesday and Friday. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95. 95.5 WSB.
When the news matters to you.
The FAA says the flight crew was reporting possible smoke in the flight deck.
95.5 WSB has you covered.
Beef prices are going up.
Your 24/7 news source.
They had no ties to a gang, but they were killed by
When
them.
you need the story, all you need to do is listen. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's breaking news station.
It all started as a front door dream. You want those beautiful double doors for the front entrance of your home. But every company you talk to said that single door just can't go double. But with us, you can. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage and Entry Doors. We specialize in removing your dated single front door, side lights, and transom, replacing them with a beautiful double door, customized for that space to impress and welcome your guests. Get started at all4seasonsgarages.com.
Hey, it's Mark Aram here. I absolutely love this time of year because it's time for the 35th annual Clark's Christmas Kids. And once again, my friends at Rocco's European Garage stepping up in a huge way. They've been loyal supporters for years, helping make sure that every child in Georgia's foster care system receives gifts on Christmas morning. So a big thank you to the team at Rocco's European Garage who are committed to making a difference. And join us in supporting Clark's Christmas Kids to help bring joy to children who deserve it this holiday season.
Whether it's a slip that ends in a slip disc, a trick knee that's holding you back, or shoulder pain hurting your game, you can count on Northside Hospital Orthopedics. With leading care in Georgia at convenient locations all across the state, we're here to get you back on your feet, no matter what comes your way. Because Georgia moves us, and we keep Georgia moving. Find a provider near you at northside.com/ortho. That's northside.com/ORTHO.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2798. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Spend your time with those who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and the best part, there's no stress. Hi, it's Chris Chandler. With more than 14,000 5-star reviews, trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home without the hassle of putting it on the market. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Cyber Monday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Cyber Monday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Clark, I wanted you to stick around because I really mean this. So you're here, you're doing a lot of television, and you're dressed very nice for Clark Howard.
I know.
You have it's not like a suit and tie type of thing. You're just wearing a nice shirt.
Pullover.
Nice pullover.
This is a Member's Mark, Sam's Club's private label. I got this on clearance for $10.91.
You don't have to justify
this. There's a Member's Mark golf shirt. $8.99.
That's great. And you're wearing long pants, as we used to say.
Isn't that stupid?
No. I wanted to tell you, Clark Howard, and I don't know,
Yes.
maybe you got your hair trimmed or something before you came into town. I know that you like a deal.
Yes.
But this is how you should dress. You look so good like this.
Wow.
Walking around with those cargo shorts on all the time. That is just, it's time to let that go, my friend. This, am I wrong? Or is everybody afraid? But it is like everybody's afraid to speak up to the great
I
Clark
say
Howard?
do your
No,
thing.
it's that Clark is so pure of heart
Yes.
that he can do whatever he wants.
I understand that.
It's Clark's brand, too. He likes
Clark,
the cargo
I've been
shorts.
listening to you since I'm 5 years old.
Oh, now you feel old, huh?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're 27 now.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
there
Yeah,
you
yeah.
so young.
I'm just saying that you look so good. I think that you should walk around
How
like
much
this.
did Lane pay you to say this?
Oh, am I
Because my wife is like, you look like a boy in third grade all the time.
Yes, and you're not a boy in third grade. You're a very smart, wise man. You look really good in long pants. Ditch the cargos. What are you? You're 70 now?
I'm 70 and a half.
Okay, that's
See,
the time.
once you get past 70, you start doing half
You go back
years.
like you're a kid.
Right.
4.5, 70 and a half. So I think that I think now is the time. You're 70. It's the cargo short period. That's behind you now.
I cannot wait to tell Lane you said that.
That's my way of saying you look awesome, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Do it more often. Clark and I, are you going to be dressed like this on Mansell Road, Walmart, Sunday?
No, because it's going to be a warming front. And it's going to be warm enough on Sunday for me to go back to cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts.
All right, I'll tell you what. You take care of a lot of the kids right now.
All
I
right.
will wear long pants
Thank you.
for you.
All right, people, I need you now. You got to go to clarkschristmaskids.com and help out these foster kids. Give a one-time donation or choose the gifts that they'll receive on Christmas morning. Clark Howard, you're looking great, man. I'll see you on
1 to
Sunday.
3 this Sunday to see you guys.
1 to 3, although Clark will be there
We'll
at
be
noon.
collecting your donations starting at noon.
That's right. Alex Williams has better news on 75 South into Midtown.
Yeah, that crash finally off to the right, 75 South below Northside Drive, near where you ramp off to 10th Street and all that there. So that is going to help out things, but it's still very jammed in before Moores Mill Road. Northside Drive, Howell Mill also filled in as alternates. Also want to check out things we're doing on I-20 over on the west side, Stephanie Stallworth.
Here we talked about the outbound side from 285. Going to be on the brakes off and on as you head out past Thornton Road. Had an earlier crash from back in the 3 o'clock hour. It's on the right shoulder. Delays beyond that heading over toward Lee Road before you break free inbound. You're 20 headed eastbound Thornton Road over to 285. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
He's not just the guy hanging out at TE Certified Trucks, he's also the guy behind the TE Certified business. It's Chris Chandler here with Josh, the local owner of TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
That's right. TE Certified is locally owned and operated, and I live in the community that we serve. And I personally use TE Certified for all our electrical, plumbing, and HVAC services.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Hey guys, are you striking out in the bedroom? Because pills like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra just don't work anymore. Here's how Choice Men's Health is solving PE and ED issues. Meet Dr. Katz, the expert in men's health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Choice Men's Health offers safe, custom-blended medications designed to fit your needs. There is no pain or surgery. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues. Not a problem. It's safe and affordable for everyone. You'll see results in 15 minutes guaranteed, or you don't pay anything. Solve the problem of ED and PE now.
For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are free. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170 to claim your initial consultation and first treatment for free. Call Choice Men's Health now, 404-400-1170.
You still want a new deck on your house, but you think you may have missed the deck building window? Well, you're wrong.
Dave Baker here for Ben Hill Renovations, my deck experts. What makes them my experts? Well, for starters, when you have Ben Hill Renovations upgrading your outdoor living space, you're dealing with professionals. You have a company building to code, current and future. You have a company pulling permits when needed, with a dedicated project manager for every job, superior craftsmanship from over 60-plus years of experience, and all backed by their workmanship warranty. Whether you want a screened-in porch, an outdoor living area, a multi-story wraparound deck, or just a simple deck with a set of stairs, Ben Hill Renovations has you covered. Plus, they offer multiple financing options, up to 18 months, no interest with affordable monthly payments. Check out their new website at bhrenovations.com and set up an appointment, or visit their showroom and speak with a designer. You won't be disappointed. Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather, traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk. At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top story, the draw set for the 2026 World Cup. A festive scene at a watch party in Buckhead today as the draw is announced. Team USA will face Paraguay on June 12th in Los Angeles in the first game for the Americans. America's group also includes Australia and a yet-to-be-named European country. We'll learn the specific teams that will play in Atlanta at noon tomorrow. 8 matches will be played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 48 degrees in Atlanta. A cold rain around this afternoon. Will it leave for the weekend? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A big change is coming for a vaccine given to newborns. A CDC advisory panel meeting in Atlanta is reversing a decades-long recommendation that all newborns get the hepatitis B shot.
The new recommendation advises mothers who test negative for hepatitis B to perhaps get their infants vaccinated after at least 2 months of age. Mothers who test positive are still recommended to get their children vaccinated. Dr. Cody Meisner saying he's a hard no on the change.
In the absence of the data and in the absence of any evidence of harm from the 3-dose series, it's very difficult for me to understand how we can make a recommendation for a change.
The panel also voting to recommend parents consider blood tests for children to assess immunity to hepatitis B before determining the need for additional vaccine doses. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The recommendation still has to be accepted by the CDC director. A man shot by Sandy Springs police in an officer-involved shooting Thursday has died. 27-year-old LaAndre Thomas of Jackson, Mississippi, was shot as officers responded to an assault call on Dunwoody Place at Roswell Road. During a conversation with officers, police say he pulled out a gun from his waistband. That's when an officer shot Thomas. His body will be taken to the Fulton County Medical Examiner's office for an autopsy. The GBI is investigating the shooting. A 25-year-old man is arrested after 2 of his elderly relatives are found dead inside their Coweta County home.
A suspect who remained at the home in the 100 block of Little Road in Sharpsburg is taken into custody. Coweta County deputies responded to the residence after a 911 call. The sheriff's office says it remains an active and ongoing investigation. The GBI has joined the investigation, but so far it's not known what led to the deaths.
WSB Cheryl Castro reporting. Deputies say the suspect, Brandon Jones, had been living with the 2 women. Atlanta police are investigating a shooting that appears to be the result of an attempted break-in at a home on Peyton Place in southwest Atlanta. Officers find a man in critical condition with a gunshot wound. He was rushed to Grady. Another man at the scene tells officers his home had been the target of a previous break-in. Police recovered 2 handguns from that individual and say a crowbar was found outside the front door of the house. With open enrollment now open for health insurance, there's a new push from a Georgia senator for action on key subsidies aimed at keeping costs low.
With Affordable Care Act subsidies expiring, analysts warn health insurance premiums will continue to skyrocket for millions of Georgians. That's unacceptable, says U.S. Senator John Ossoff.
We shouldn't be in this position at all to begin with.
Ossoff says he intends to support a Democratic effort in the Senate to force a vote on a proposal to extend the subsidies next week.
This should not be a partisan issue.
So far, House and Senate Republicans haven't been able to reach an agreement to extend the tax credits, which were at the center of the recent government shutdown fight. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
The Justice Department will unseal grand jury transcripts from the Jeffrey Epstein case.
A federal judge in Florida has ordered the release of all materials from the investigations into sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. A similar bid was rejected earlier this year, but the judge said he was granting the Justice Department's renewed request in light of the bill that Congress passed last month, known as the Epstein Files Transparency Act.
CBS's Stacey Lynn reports the act requires the DOJ to release all of its records related to Epstein. The Georgia Bulldogs aren't the only team from the area area playing for a conference championship this weekend. Kennesaw State takes on Jacksonville State in Alabama tonight in the Conference USA Championship game. It's now 4:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins now with Alex Williams.
Still watching that long, slow crawl toward Midtown, Bill, through northwest Atlanta. Earlier crash that had all lanes shut down. 75 southbound below Northside Drive, exit 252. All lanes are back open, but it's going to take a while for all that backed up traffic that stretches back before Moores Mill Road to shake out. Now, what it's done behind that, everybody coming out of Marietta is not wanting to go inside the perimeter. They're trying to get on 285, so 75 southbound's real stacked up from South Marietta Parkway down to I-285. We're also seeing a few brake lights, 400 northbound in Sandy Springs, but not awful. Tapping that brake pedal from Abernathy up to Northridge Road. Still watching trouble on I-85 leaving Norcross, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, heading southbound from Jimmy Carter Boulevard, going to be on the brakes, getting to the scene of this stalled vehicle. Still in the center of the roadway, awaiting some assistance as you head that way. So watch for them. Stay to the left and the right. Don't even get in that center lane for yourself there right now. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Cloudy and chilly for this evening as temperatures fall to the upper 30s to low 40s tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy, staying mainly dry, high near 50. Sunshine returns on Sunday with highs in the low 50s.
46 in Tucker, 44 in Woodstock, 46 in Fayetteville. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Each day at Ronald McDonald House Atlanta, we see caregivers walk through our doors with tear-stained faces, siblings with sleepy eyes from a long travel day, and the nervous yet brave smile of a child facing circumstances they can't yet understand. While these families are fighting for their children, we're here to help keep them strong. This is not just where they stay, it is where they're held. It is where they carry each other. Support families. Donate today at ronaldmcdonaldhouseatl.org.
The holidays are here, friends, so let my friends at Publix help you save money by shopping the buy one, get one deals every week. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Check out the BOGO deals before you shop, by the way. Expert tip. You can find the weekly ad online at Publix.com or in the Publix app. My favorite experience at Publix are the BOGOs. Free item must be of equal or lesser value, of course. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
If the holiday hustle and bustle turns into hassle and burden because you've been hurt in a wreck, you need the strong arm, John Foy and Associates. Hey, it's Smile and Mark McKay. My friends at John Foy wish you and your family a safe and happy holiday season. But if you're involved in a wreck, you need a specialist to protect you and battle the insurance companies that want to pay you as little as possible. There is zero cost until they win your case. Call 24/7 for your free case evaluation. JohnFoy.com.
All right, we don't even need to spin the wheel on this one. A couple of Christmas story/events.
Some outrage.
Well, we'll get to the Christmas outrage first. Jared Yamamoto informed me that tonight, because he's wearing a Christmas sweater, and he told me tonight I'm going on my first Christmas bar crawl.
That's right. It's actually on a party bus that takes you to all these different Christmas-themed bars.
This is what I don't understand.
Ho-ho-hos.
Why do you have to? So your wife has a girls' night.
Correct.
So it's you and 5 buddies.
Yes.
This is my question. Why not just you and your 5 buddies go find your favorite bar and just get together and drink and have fun. Why is it important to you to be a part of an event? Like, we're going to get on this bus where we don't know anybody. And what if you don't like the people on the bus?
Well, that's fine. I'll have my
if they don't
core
like you?
5 group. Well, that's fine. They have their core group
Get
of
off.
people. And you can get off whenever you want. I actually have to catch I guess I have to catch up with the bus at its second stop because it
You're
starts
waiting
at
at a
6:30.
street corner somewhere?
Yeah. Like, pick me up, please. No, but the whole thing is, I think 2 of the bars that we're going to, I've never been to before, number one, and
Yeah, but you can go to them without the bus.
you could, but there are like drink specials. There are incentives for using the whole bus route, so that way you.
What kind of signature drink do you get for only $24 with the specials?
That's a good question. I don't know. All I know is that I get these little tabs, and it's like for each bar you can use the tab, and it gets you a certain percentage off.
So
or it
what
gets you a free drink.
what does the whole party bus element cost?
I think it was $50 to go between all the. It wasn't bad at all.
I don't understand why you want to jump on a bus with a bunch of people you don't know to do things with 5 friends. 5 friends, that's a lot of people. It's 6 people out having fun, but no, I don't.
more
I don't like-
outgoing.
I know, but like, there's people on the. But well, you drink, we drink.
I do.
We'll have fun
The
together.
way I look at it is maybe I'll make some more friends.
You don't
I'm
need
okay.
any more friends.
I don't, but
There's too many.
I'm perfectly
Bring
okay.
Autumn with you.
Well,
She
we-
needs a couple.
Yeah, Autumn's more than welcome to come.
Actually, yes, listen.
All right, I'll. Can you guys wait like 16 hours?
She'll be
Catch
right
the
down.
train.
Sure.
She'll be right down.
You'll be on the 17th stop.
You know, your problem, you're too young to realize this, but it's going to end up really bad. You
How
have
so?
way too many friends. Once you start getting into the death zone, like my age,
Oh.
it's gonna be funerals every week. You have too many friends. You know, when you have more friends, that's like another thing you got to go to a funeral. Remember that. At some point, when you have a lot of friends, every new friend is either someone who's going to attend your funeral or you're going to have to
So
attend
don't be
theirs.
friends with anybody.
No, I did not say that.
He's been to so many
Contrarian.
weddings. In the spring and summer, they go to a wedding, it seems like every
I know.
weekend.
We went to.
It's going to be like that with funerals.
It's gonna be funerals. On the other end, it's gonna be like,
is it gonna-
we got 3
It's
funerals
gonna be
this month.
what, funeral season, like we call wedding
Yes,
season.
yes.
And then you're going to drink there because you're going to go to the wake and you're going to
Yeah.
drink. And
Well, at that point,
hopefully-
he'll be old and busted. It won't matter.
Old and busted.
You
Hope-
know, 100
hopefully,
pounds overweight, gin blossom, that whole.
So we're gonna go to the funeral. I love Leroy.
Where's
He
the
was a
after
great
party?
guy. Yeah, where's the after party?
Now we have to get to the Christmas outrage. And the Christmas outrage,
I was gonna invite you to come on the bar bus crawl. By the way, if you wanted to come, Eric.
you can invite me.
Want to come?
No. So I never go to the corporate Christmas party, but it does mean something to other people. And it usually happens in January, the first week of January or something, not in the Christmas season because it's cheaper. And now they've gotten rid of that, apparently. And it goes even worse than that. So there's no Christmas party this year, which upsets Jared Yamamoto.
Big time.
And so they're having a happy hour. And when does that happy hour take place?
It's gonna be on Monday, December 15th, from 4 to 6.
While we're on the air.
That's ridiculous. I might just take off.
No, you're not taking off.
Why can't I
You're-
go to
you're
that?
not
Well,
taking
go there,
off
have a
for
drink,
that.
and then come back.
We should
go
ha-
over there on the long breaks.
yeah, we should have. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
We should have the day off. All of us who were on air from that time.
Why?
That's ridiculous.
I've never
they
gone
can
to a
go.
Christmas party, so
Well,
why would I?
that's you.
I
What
went
about
to
George?
one.
George deserves to go to a
I went
Christmas
to
party.
one. I went to one Christmas party. It was in the basement of a church. Anybody remember that? Years and years and years ago. It was like in the basement of a church.
No. Oh, that's right. That was the at the Greek church. Yes, I
Is that
remember
what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It was one,
In the ballroom.
once.
Yeah.
Well, they must have got everything free.
I assume there were connections that happened behind the scenes, but yes, there was one year where we
I
had
will
it there.
say this. I wouldn't have gone to a Christmas party because that's not my thing, but it is important to a lot of people. Now you got the happy hour. It almost seems like they decided what will be the cheapest way to do this. Let's do it between 4 and 6 because it's not only this station, but the other stations, the people who are on the air. And somebody's making the calculations. We save a lot of money in alcohol if Yamamoto doesn't show up.
Probably.
I think that's part of it.
What is this budget?
Well, that's the whole thing. It's called PEG.
It will come back to you.
Private equity groups. They will come back to you.
You will not get a thing.
Let me tell you what
They
happens.
will ask you for more, but you will get less.
I'm
You'll be
requesting off.
renting all the days of your life.
I'm requesting off right now, so Ken, get ready.
Shelley's
private-
going to be mad. He can't go.
Sure he can.
Well, he can. It's
can
4
go
to
before.
6.
Yeah,
He can
for
go to
an
before.
hour.
He can come in drunk.
Oh, well, I didn't do any prep.
Bob, it's on the air.
That would be good radio.
People be talking. People be talking. No, I tell you the reason why is because these the pegs of the world, they're looking at the holiday thing and something. I don't I don't see the efficiencies here. I mean, they will come to work the next day if we don't have a party, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm not seeing the efficiencies here. So there's no need to private equity groups don't do anything so that people just have fun. That's not considered a thing that you need. So if that guy gets mad and he quits, we've got other people who can pick up the slack, right? Yeah, okay. That seems very efficient to me. And so we're gonna get rid of the holiday party because not out of any meanness or anything, but I've looked through these papers and I just cannot for the life of me see the efficiencies here. So and we run these things for efficiency, and employees and customers be damned.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's fun though, isn't it?
That we I need some things.
What do you need? What do you need?
I need
What do
health
you need?
insurance.
Huh?
I need health insurance.
Well, go get it.
What about the American, whatever?
The American Care Affordability.
Yeah, that one. The ACA, yeah. What about?
I don't know. I don't know. Looking into it. I'm just saying.
Osama Care? You see what I did there? I'm not afraid to share my opinions.
Yeah, good for you. His middle name is Hussein.
Yeah, did you hear that? I heard his middle name is. Wow, I never heard that before. Now that was efficient. That was efficient comedy. We all got it done. That's why That's why they still give us money. They did tell me. They sent me an email and they gave me a choice. They said, Eric, we found a bunch of money.
Okay.
Now we can either give it to you.
I can't wait to hear what you.
Well,
what
you got to listen before you could hear. They came to me and they said, Eric, we found a bunch of money. We didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
So we can either give it to you, or we can give Autumn health insurance.
Yeah.
And I said
that's
a no-brainer. I said I give it to me. And so they yeah. Well,
I
was proing and conning the whole thing, and it turns out it's better for me if I get that money.
It turns out that Eric now has a personal doctor that is literally in studio with us now.
Yeah.
Hello,
So
Eric,
I'm sorry.
you're fine.
I'm sorry you don't have health insurance. They're paying for a personal doctor to trail me everywhere I go.
Oh.
He's literally behind the counter right now.
I know a board-eligible person in Maryland that can take care of.
Oh, board eligible even.
Ooh, well, aren't we all?
All right, I'm going to request off to December 15th.
I'm pre-diabetic.
Why are you requesting?
I don't have diabetes.
If you request off,
what?
Don't come back.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
I'll weigh those options.
I can play this peg, cold, objective.
Oh, so you're part of the peg. You are peg.
I'm pegging.
You love to peg.
No, you're.
Yes.
It is
Oh,
fun.
we know you're pegging.
Oh, that stuff. It's funny that they're called peg, and that's kind of what you
get.
They kind of and you get it. Yeah, they
You
give
peg
it,
me.
and you
You
take
can
it.
borrow my dowel.
Here's the reason I don't have to worry about anything I just said. They buy you, but they don't listen. Alex Williams says 285 is crowded into Cobb.
Yeah, Eric watching the brake lights, 285 westbound, the outer loop leaving Sandy Springs, heading over to I-75, Truist Park in Cobb County. You start to slow right around Georgia 400, going to be on and off that brake pedal. Passing I-75, continuing southbound through Smyrna and Vinings down to I-20. Toughest ride into Cobb County on 285 is that southbound inner loop, leaving I-85 down into Tucker and Clarkston. Things start to improve once you clear Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. Still watching the rough ride, though, through downtown Atlanta. Stephanie Stallworth.
Y'all are 75 crash holders. We're kind of funneling now down to the downtown connector ride, leaving Midtown to downtown. You're fully loaded, getting to the I-20 interchange. Northbound delays begin before University, close to the Langford Parkway. You head around the Grady curve, breaking free, approaching the 75-85 split. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
When we came up with the idea for Clark's Christmas Kids 35 years ago, I told myself we were going to help every foster child across the state. But we need your help. To find out how you can make a child's Christmas wishes come true, visit WSBRadio.com.
A special thanks to our friends at Scana Energy, Rocco's European Garage, and Finlay Roofing for their continued support of Clark's Christmas Kids.
Scott Slade here to talk to you about your health, and I think it's real important to talk about what is most likely to kill you. Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, and the older we get, the more prevalent it is. But you can reduce your risk. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, and be informed about what's going on in your own body. Like lots of potentially serious health problems, if you catch heart disease early, you vastly increase your chances of living a longer life. And that's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging scans take less than 10 minutes and screen with 98% accuracy for heart disease. Other scans, including brain and full body, are available too. Virtual imaging is locally owned and operated in Atlanta for over 15 years, so they can make you this terrific offer. A complimentary heart scan for you and your spouse with a few minimum requirements. So don't put this off. I've done it. Call Virtual Imaging today for your free heart scan. 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-7226. Or visit their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
There's so many things you want to upgrade on your home's exterior. You need experienced craftsmen who communicate and keep you comfortable through every step of your project.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus. Trust the Plus family of businesses for everything on your list.
Painting Plus, anything and everything exteriors at the highest quality. Siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more.
Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
Whether it's a slip that ends in a slip disc, a trick knee that's holding you back, or shoulder pain hurting your game, you can count on Northside Hospital Orthopedics. With leading care in Georgia at convenient locations all across the state, we're here to get you back on your feet, no matter what comes your way. Because Georgia moves us, and we keep Georgia moving. Find a provider near you at northside.com/ortho. That's northside.com/ORTHO.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care, and here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join Medi-Share and save even more than usual. For many families, joining Medi-Share means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. More than 1 million people are part of healthcare sharing now because it just makes so much sense right now. And Medi-Share is the gold standard. Members like it a lot. We know this from member surveys. Medi-Share has been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before December 15th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's December 15th. Call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. It's 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so how about you jump up to the wheel again there?
Let's see if Christmas.
I'm calling it the Wheel of News.
See if Christmas party's up there.
Well, this guy can't get over this. He really wants to call in that day. The Wheel of News. Everybody good with that? Wheel of News? I think that was.
Wheel of Nudes.
We can't do porn again.
What are you doing?
I put a weight on it.
This is 3 times.
Try again.
This is 3 times. Yes, we're going to try again. For heaven's sakes. Is Autumn running this wheel? There you go. There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. The Wheel of News. We got to comment on whatever comes up, even if it's, it's tech.
Okay.
Same
Georgia
thing.
Tech.
Technology news. Okay, this is kind of weird. I don't know if the world has actually gone crazy. You know, sometimes you see these headlines, and it'll say, the world's gone crazy. And people, and it'll lead you to believe that everybody is just up in arms about this. And I just saw it myself about 10 minutes, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago. This is Yahoo Life. It's actually a New York Post story. Woman's shocking act in public pool leaves people appalled. And then it has a quote from someone that says, "The world has gone crazy." What was she doing in that pool? A woman in Australia was filmed scrolling through her phone while swimming laps in the pool.
Oh, my God.
I love whoever wrote this. I mean, sparking fears that humanity's tech addiction might have reached the point of no return. Did somebody see that? Did it spark that? First of all, is there anybody who thinks we haven't already passed over the point of no return when it
we're
comes
way
to
past.
tech dystopia?
Yeah.
There's no way back.
We're getting smarter.
There's a little bit of light in front of us, and it's totally dark behind us. There's no way back. There's no way back. There is an interesting... Now, here's the thing when I see stories like this. There is an interesting picture. So somebody took a picture of her doing that, and so did they set it up? Can we trust anything now? Can we trust anything to be a real story?
You're right. That's a
Yeah,
setup.
I would say that it's...
People don't swim with their phone.
We commented on something a couple of weeks ago that was an ad that upset people, and I can't remember exactly which one it was. Then I read an article in Wall Street Journal this week that says they're doing that on purpose. Advertising houses are recognizing rage bait as a good thing. You throw something out there. I think there was an AI company that put up billboards that said, "Never hire a human again." And they recognize that it's a negative message that people are going to get outraged by, but people are talking about it. And I felt like a fool. I'm like, oh, I responded to that. Do you know when I found that out, I nearly just said, okay, that's it. That's my last show. Yeah. But I didn't. I thought I can fight this thing. But you can't. Do we believe that this was just an organic thing? She was doing it. Somebody... George is...
I don't know. I see people going to the lake all the time.
Yeah.
I see people trying to stage photos like when they're in the water and the phone's right like on the edge of the water. I mean, I'm not surprised.
You know when you're in a
real.
bar, nothing worse than you're in a bar and some obvious influencer walks in. You know, they're dressed to the nines and then you just want to go, you know, there is a back alley. Why don't you post some videos from the back alley? Alex Williams says 85 is slowing through Norcross.
Yeah, that southbound ride has been a little rough, Eric, but we got some better news. The stall that was in the center lane, 85 southbound before 285, has been moved to the right shoulder. Still seeing the brake lights back toward Indian Trail. Northbound on and off the brakes as well from I-285 as you head up into Norcross. Then delays find you again between Duluth and Swanee. What's I-75 looking like in Cobb County, Stephanie Stallworth?
On 75 ride, it was southbound down around Delk Road, just after the south loop. You ended up with something on the shoulder that crashed from a little earlier. A couple of cones, though, encroaching on the right travel lane. Just use some caution as you head through there. Northbound usual volume out of Marietta heading into Kennesaw. This update sponsored by Publix. Get the BOGOs before they go. Shop the latest buy one, get one free deals at your local Publix supermarket. These deals won't last, so stop by today. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
In the winter, Mama Bear and I prefer a cup of warm Earl Grey with lots of honey over our usual cool glass of sweet tea. And just like our tea choices, Scana Energy also has great options for every family, no matter the season. Yep, their dependable natural gas service keeps our home warm and our cups of tea piping hot. Sign up with Scana today and save up to $100. Call 877-GO-SCANA or visit scanaenergy.com/warm for details. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
Two homes, same street, same layout, but one had an orchard sign and sold for a whole lot more. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler, and here's why that matters. The first seller went the traditional route. Weeks of showings, price drops, frustration. In the end, they settled for less. The second seller chose Orchard and got ahead. Their agent knew what buyers wanted, made smart upgrades, and marketed the home like a pro. It sold fast and for top dollar. And here's the kicker. With Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that seller had already moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No last-minute cleanings, no strangers walking through during dinner, no stress. You're not stuck. You don't have to wait. You can move now and still sell for more. Start your free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top story. Many medical experts are raising red flags after a CDC advisory panel meeting in Atlanta votes to change the recommendation for the hepatitis B vaccine.
It's really horrible. And one of the committee members even just said, I hope the committee realizes the harm we are causing.
The panel now recommends babies get the shot at 2 months rather than at birth.
Vice Chair of the committee, Dr. Robert Malone, voting for the change. He's one of several vaccine skeptics that Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. appointed to the panel.
Policies that the American public have experienced during COVID has severely damaged their confidence in public health and in the vaccine enterprise.
What does that have to do with hepatitis B vaccination? Absolutely nothing.
That's Dr. Jason Goldman, president of the American College of Physicians. He calls the move today, quote, a complete disaster for the public health of our children. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The CDC director still must sign off on the change, which is expected. 47 degrees in Atlanta. Do we get more sunshine over the weekend? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A party in Buckhead today as Atlanta soccer fans watch the announcement of the World Cup draw.
Team USA will face Paraguay in their first match on June 12th in Los Angeles. The FIFA drawing also put Australia and a soon-to-be-named European team in the four-nation group. We don't know yet which countries will go head-to-head during the 5 group matches Atlanta is set to host next year. But during an interview in April, FIFA President Gianni Infantino telling me he knows the city will be prepared to welcome the world.
The city has a great opportunity to showcase itself.
Atlanta will host 8 matches total, including a semifinal game. In Atlanta, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We'll find out tomorrow at noon the specific teams that will play here in Atlanta. A 25-year-old man faces murder charges after 2 elderly women are found dead inside their Coweta County home.
Right now, he's in the jail, booked on 2 counts of murder.
Sergeant Chris Ricketson with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office says the suspect is Brandon Jones.
The 2 victims, it's just an 82-year-old female and a 79-year-old female who it appears that Mr. Jones was living with, and they are relatives of his.
Investigators are working to determine a motive. A mental health team had been at the home earlier. The man shot in an officer-involved shooting on Dunwoody Place near Roswell Road in Sandy Springs has died.
The GBI says LaAndre Thomas has died a day after pulling a gun on police while they were questioning him about his involvement in an earlier incident. A woman had called 911 saying she was assaulted by Thomas while walking her dog. When police found the 25-year-old to ask about the incident, he pulled out a gun, leading police officers to shoot and injure him. Once the investigation is complete, they will be given to the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
A new case of chronic wasting disease in a deer is confirmed in Georgia. State wildlife officials say it's in Atkinson County in southeast Georgia. The first sick deer was found in January in Lanier County. Since then, the state says 9 total positive samples have turned up out of nearly 400 tested. Chronic wasting disease, also known as zombie deer disease, has been reported in 36 states. The CDC warns against eating any venison from infected deer. Georgia Senator John Ossoff says he supports an effort by fellow Democrats to force a vote next week on a plan to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies.
The affordability of health insurance should not be a Republican
versus Democratic issue.
Analysts say if the subsidies expire, healthcare costs will continue to spike for millions of Georgians. Several workers are sickened after exposure to an undisclosed chemical at M&M Mars plant near Chattanooga. 6 people are taken to the hospital, a 7th worker treated by paramedics at the scene. The company's plant in Cleveland, Tennessee is the world's biggest M&M's factory. Atlanta ranks among the most fun cities in America. The Wallet Hub survey ranks Las Vegas number 1, followed by Orlando and Miami. Atlanta is number 4, followed by New Orleans. It's 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather, and Triple Team traffic starts with Alex Williams.
Oh, Bill, we had an earlier stall in DeKalb, 85 South, right around Pleasantdale Road, exit 96. It got moved off to the right, but now seeing Georgia State Patrol trying to stop a vehicle here, 85 southbound, just south of I-285. They are holding all lanes to do so. We'll see what's going on as lanes hopefully will reopen. If they don't, you can always use Buford Highway as an alternate. I-20 eastbound into DeKalb County. A few brake lights leaving 285. Looking for new trouble before Panola Road. And westbound, you're seeing that merging madness 20 west between 285 and the west side, or the east side perimeter, I should say. Checking the ride on I-20 over on the west side, it's Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, with that crash for you 20 headed eastbound, trying to get past Thornton Road, still on the right shoulder. As you head there, cones in the right lane. Otherwise, usual volume headed outbound to make your trip over to the 285 interchange from downtown. Going to be finding slowdowns getting out towards Thornton Road and out towards Highway 92. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy and cold for the rest of this evening. Temperatures falling to the upper 30s to low 40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 50. A little more sunshine for Sunday, morning low 37, afternoon high 52. Rain showers return on Monday, but drying out for Tuesday with highs in the low 50s.
46 in Peachtree City, 47 in Roswell, 45 in Douglasville. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm telling you, I'm going to steal that tree that's down here on our floor.
Yeah?
Because it's just like it's a tree. Like, there's got to be a tree.
We typically do. We typically put it right here for the Christmas show.
Well, let's steal it early. Okay. Nobody's showing it any love. Nobody's in the office.
When you say
nobody's
we?
In the.
What do you mean by we? We should steal it.
You go get it. I want you to be seen on the security cameras, moving it over to here.
This is a team effort.
They need it for
that. Oh, you need a team, George. Join him and.
No, they need it for the happy hour.
So the happy hour is going to be at some bar, right?
Yeah, well, they're going to take it there, so don't.
Okay, all right. Well, it looks sad and lonely. It's the loneliest tree.
Yeah, we usually put it again to the right side of our studio here. We got all of our. All the other stations are decorated up. I don't know how much gear is left.
Yeah, how come? What about us? We don't decorate our studio. You don't stick around, Jared, as the producer, and say, "Hey guys, let's get together and let's decorate that studio."
I've done it so many times. I think I'm retired from decorating duties.
Look at this! Oh, he's too. It's below him. Hey, look who's here, George Stein. How are you, George?
I'm doing well. I don't want you guys to get caught up on a theft of a tree charge.
Well,
I'll have to defend you.
That's right. Yes, but you will defend us.
Oh, absolutely.
And you'll give us a vigorous defense, I believe.
That's right.
When is it considered theft if it's just moved?
Well, it matters how far. I'm not a lawyer, but I would say it depends on how far you move it.
It's the mental intent. Do you intend to take it when you don't have the authority to take it?
What is your mental
interference,
intent?
Right? Huh? Torturous interference.
Well, that's a civil matter, torts.
Oh.
I'm talking criminal.
Matter.
Did you say torturous?
I said torturous, yes.
Is that what tort stands for? Torturous?
Well, yes, torturous.
Or tortuous. I think it was torturous.
That means it's a civil type of case.
I got it. That's what I was saying.
Rather than a criminal infraction. But in this case, it would be a criminal infraction.
Of course. And then we'd have to have, because I know a lot of people call for torture reform. I never really understood that.
I like torture the way it is.
I like it the way it is, too. But if some people want to reform it, apparently. George Stein is here to commentate on the legal underpinnings of stories that are going around right now. And there's one that I'm very interested in, and that is a California prosecutor's office, where am I getting this from? The Guardian, used artificial intelligence to file a motion in at least one criminal case, which contained errors known as hallucinations. And apparently, a guy was kept in jail. Basically, he had done something, come in, they bring him, whatever. But according to, and he wanted to get out, I don't know, for whatever reason, and they put together all these previous cases for the judge that said, no, he's got to stay in jail for the trial. And then they looked into it, and what they found out is that this law office keeps on doing this, where they let AI do their searching for him, comes back with nonsense.
Well, here's the deal. When you submit motions to a court and you sign your name to it as a lawyer, you're verifying and saying that it's accurate. Okay, the citations are accurate and the cases stand for indeed what you say they stand for. In an effort to save time, a lot of these prosecutors have a monstrous caseload. In an effort to save time, rather than doing 20 hours of time in a library to write a motion, let's do one for 15 minutes with AI. But
AI always tries. So if you're trying to make a case, yes, AI is always trying to please you. So
right,
it will make up cases that will help you with your case.
Yeah, well, the problem is the current version of AI is not sophisticated enough to glean from what the cases stand for accurately.
Like sometimes you actually, cases that have been lost are presented in these briefs as if they've been won.
Exactly.
Right.
The holding's incorrect, and that's the big deal. And so a lot of these defense lawyers are filing, motions to reopen a case and have the finding to be reversed.
I would imagine if you find out that this particular law office had anything to do with any case that your client went to jail with, right? They're going to go back and, you can't go back too many years because AI didn't exist, but you can go back a year or two.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
see how often they've done it.
It could be dozens and dozens of cases.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. On the appellate level, I think these cases were in California that they got no satisfaction. They said they wanted the prosecutor's office to be sanctioned for doing this, and they said no. But now it's before the California Supreme Court, so we'll see what they say.
I think, tell me if you believe I'm correct on it. Now, some people could make mistakes, and I'm sure that people who don't use AI sometimes make mistakes, but less of them that can be caught by judges and who have this. I think that you got to make examples right now. I think you lose your law degree, right? If you find, first of all, you should not be citing things that you yourself or your staff. I know that's how you get into the legal business is you graduate and you got to do the grunt work. But I don't think that lawyers should be allowed to submit anything that there are no human eyeballs on. It's just generated.
Well, that's
and
right.
if a couple people lose their licenses right now, if you want to stop this, I think you have to go hard and you have to go very public right now. 10, 20, 50 people may end up losing their law licenses, and maybe they're good people and they just made a mistake. But if you want to stop it, that would stop it.
It would. Like I said in the beginning, when you sign your name to a legal document, that's a motion, you're verifying that it's accurate. And it's like a misrepresentation to the court to, do this and let somebody else do it for you.
Especially this is a prosecutor?
Yes.
I mean, you've got
it's like a due process violation.
Yeah, that is like how many now you do two things for the most part, DUIs and motorcycles. You do more than that, but yes. I would imagine the laws and the cases that you need for your art, there's only a certain number of kinds of cases, right? So you're probably so familiar with the cases that you're citing because you've cited them before. You don't need a huge staff to do this, but some of these law firms that take on all kinds of different cases, they may be getting into something that they've never tried before, so they got to kind of go back and find out themselves, right?
That's true, because each case has its own little nuance, and there's a separate issue that you have to research. But if you take on just volumes and volumes of cases, and there are different types of cases, if you do divorces and dog bite cases,
every divorce case has its own set of, it's all unique, right?
Yeah, right. And you're drafting somebody's will for their grandmama who's sick, then you're more exposed.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever do the grunt stuff coming out of college? Did you ever do the looking up the cases for some?
Yes, everybody did.
Yeah,
so.
and that's like a residency or an internship for a doctor, right? I mean, it's just like the hell years, right? You got to go through them.
You're just a clerk, or
well, first you start off as a law clerk and you graduate law school and you're like a first year hire and you get locked in the back room and I need this 10-hour research done by tomorrow morning.
But you know what? We get 10 years later, we get better doctors from that, and 10 years later, we get better lawyers from that.
Yes.
If AI is going to come in I mean, that may be grunt work for you, but that was a couple of years of cases, even after law school, and then applying them in the real world and all of that. And that makes you a better lawyer. If we get to a point where AI is doing all, and they're talking about that now, it's like, well, the entry-level stuff AI can do. These people are still going to end up being lawyers in courtrooms. And at some point in the future, that's going to be gone. That part of the process will be gone. And I don't know that you become a better lawyer without going through those grunt years.
That's true. You got to pay your dues to get savvy and battle tested.
And the knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, and oh, no, I remember a case that was like this, and then it went the other way, that kind of thing.
That'll be, hang on, Your Honor, I need to check ChatGPT.
Yeah, so, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, in my defense, Your Honor, Grok says.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
hold it up.
Some lawyers have had problems. Some civil lawyers in other states have had problems with the AI, where they did the AI research. They were confronted by the court because it kind of looked AI-esque.
Yeah.
And they denied
with those
it.
long hyphens.
They denied it and lied
called
that
M
they
dashes.
used
M
AI.
dashes. Oh, what? They said what?
They deceived the court. They didn't answer honestly. They
Yeah.
said, no, it is an AI. We did this. And it was wrong. And those guys are in trouble.
Unless they get a job in the Trump administration, because he really likes that.
I think it'd be great. Why not just everything that way?
Just tell him, just tell him you didn't do what you did, right? I mean, that's
I didn't do that.
Give him a pardon, too, while you're at it.
Oh, yeah, well, they got money. That'll be all right.
Alex Williams says there are brake lights on 285 South in DeKalb.
Yeah, stacking up as you leave I-85 this evening, Eric. On 285 South, that inner loop as you head down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway in Clarkston. 285 East and North seeing some merging madness as you leave Flat Shoals into DeKalb, trying to get onto I-20, that East Freeway, via those new ramps they've constructed there. On the south side, 75 northbound on and off the brakes out of McDonough from Highway 155 up to Jodico Road, and southbound a little slow before and after Hudson Bridge. We found some trouble on I-75 northwest of town, Stephanie Stallworth.
It's in the express lanes. Alex 75 northbound, express lane crash for you in the right lane, right near 575. Use some caution as you're approaching that area. Otherwise, the 75 northbound ride in the main lanes, going to find the usual volume. Try to leave Marietta, getting up towards Kennesaw. 75 south, a little sluggo as you head down to 285 because of the earlier crash near Delk, but the two cones still in the right lane. That's why you have a little extra volume there. Report sponsored by the Danny Did Foundation. The Danny Did Foundation expands epilepsy care in memory of Danny Stanton, who was lost to sudden unexpected death in epilepsy. If you or someone you know has seizures, visit DannyDid.org for resources. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Tomorrow on the Nightcap with Jared Yamamoto. Atlanta, guess what? I'll be starting my Nightcap early, right after the Bulldogs post-game show, taking your immediate reactions to the SEC championship game. We'll break it down, and I experienced something this week that I'm not sure how to react to, and I hope you can help me with it. We'll cover all that, the news of the night, and more Saturday night, right after the Bulldogs post-game show on the Nightcap with Jared Yamamoto.
It's the most magical time of the year. At Shane Company, we're feeling grateful for you. Since 1929, throughout 4 generations as a family business, we always put our customers first. My team and I handpick only the most beautiful diamonds and gemstones, ensure our jewelry is crafted with care, and provide an unmatched free lifetime warranty because we're in it for life too. From our family to yours, happy holidays. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
MSC Cruises Black Friday sale is here with the best deal of the year. Cruise from $199. Plus, get up to $1,000 onboard credit and kids sail free. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort, from global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed. Chris, every week on the show, we offer folks something we call the Portfolio X-Ray. I was hoping you could walk us through that process and tell us why the information it uncovers is so powerful.
Yeah, so the reason we love doing the Portfolio X-Ray for you is we do that behind the scenes. Everybody's extremely busy. Nobody wants to waste time in traffic. If you call in, we will ask you for some information via the phone. Once you've given us that information, we go to work and we put all the hours in developing the report. And I commit this to you. The Portfolio X-ray is eye-opening. At least 90+% of the time, we can find 2 or 3 golden nuggets in there that you were not aware of that we can either change in your current portfolio mix for you. It's called a 401k optimizer. Or if we manage the assets for you, we certainly can recommend how to diversify away from some of the troubling points that are exposed during the Portfolio X-ray. Once we've got that, then we'll have you in for your initial consultation. We will present the Portfolio X-ray to you and walk you through the high points of it. And that's a document that you get to take with you. It's like getting a financial physical. So how many of you avoided going to the doctor for the annual physical last year? You do the same thing with your financial life. You ignore it. You keep pumping money into your 401k. You hope that it's going well, and I can tell you that hope is not a good investment or financial planning strategy. You need to know. So if you want to know, call us.
The Portfolio X-ray is complimentary. Give Hoffman Financial Group a call to schedule yours today. 404-737-3858, 404-737-3858, or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
Hey friends, have you filed an insurance claim for a roof replacement only to be denied? Are you not sure what to do? You're not alone. Dr. Roof here to help. Hey, it's Mark Aram. Dr. Roof specializes in reviewing the storm damage and getting your roof replaced. They've been around for over 37 years and can help you with all of your options. Don't settle for a denied or partial insurance claim. Get the roof you deserve with Dr. Roof. Online at drroof.com.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Oh, if they ever heard the conversations we have during the breaks. Your favorite show would no longer exist.
Well, the mics were on the entire time.
Oh, good. I'll have a good, peaceful, long holiday vacation. George Stein, how do people get more George Stein?
Yes, in your time of need, if you want a battle-tested lawyer, we focus on 2 things. Been arrested for a DUI and want a quality defense? Go to georgestein.com. Been in a motorcycle accident? If somebody's caused you to lay your bike down, go to steelhorselaw.com.
You know, I agree with the people who think that holiday took over too much and people should say Christmas. But now I just want to, it's fun to say holiday because you know you're upsetting people. Like, I know every time I say it, like the MAGA people, and I don't know, I get some sort of weird satisfaction out of that.
What if you say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays? Is that bad?
I'm just saying, no, I agree with the whole thing. People should say Christmas more. I mean, because the way holidays came in, it was like a weird woke thing. It's not always been. There is an appropriate place for that. But now I've just gotten to the point where the snowflakes are now on the other side. So it used to be able to, it used to be fun to jazz up the left, but now the snowflakes are in MAGA. So I just feel like I'm going to say it holiday every time. Just in my mind, I imagine them going, oh, whatever happened to my WSB. All right, George Stein, story I saw in Wall Street Journal a couple days ago. I really didn't, I didn't know this exists. Inside the little-known world of private judges for hire, litigants looking for speed and expertise are paying for judges who bring it. This one judge says, I wore my robe, not because I needed to impress everyone, but because I wanted them to feel like they had their day in court. But it turns out that unlike arbitration, these are retired judges or whatever, and so their rulings are appealable in the court system and all that, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people say this is for rich folks or rich corporations.
Possibly.
It has its benefits because, they're more flexible. You can schedule when you want to go to court, and it's made convenient for both sides.
I wish more rich people would use it, because then that would mean that other people get their day in court a lot quicker.
Yeah, but it is sort of akin to, what we know as arbitration or mediation. It's just sort of a modified version of it, a private one,
With multi-millions of dollars on the line.
And you got to pay for the judge,
And they're expensive.
Yeah.
I guess. I've been reading this. This is when you're playing, let's see. When you are paying someone, oftentimes you have more access and get a quicker resolution, according to one lawyer. One of his clients, Miami-based entrepreneur, who was involved in a multi-million-dollar dispute with a former restaurant business partner, said the nearly six-figure cost of hiring a private judge was worth it. We were fighting over so much money it didn't matter, he said.
Yeah, well, I guess he liked the outcome. So
I would imagine they were happy with the outcome. It's interesting, because years ago when I read a Lincoln biography, he started his career. They didn't have enough courtrooms all around the country. So, like in Illinois,
travel.
And the other guy, the Stephen Douglas, I think he was a lawyer too. You can check me on this, but I think it was both. They would just go around the state of Illinois, and so if you lived in some county that doesn't have the judicial stuff, they show up for a week, and all the cases that have collected since the last time they were there, and they like travel together, and one takes one side, one takes the other side. They would just go through on a circuit like that. This is not the same thing, but it's kind of related. Like now you just go and find the judge as opposed to waiting for them to come to town, waiting for the lawyers to come to town.
Yeah, no, exactly. Lincoln had it rough in the old days. They'd go on tour like a covered wagon almost. So.
Yeah. By the way, they didn't have Ubers back then.
What?
I want you to know.
What about Waymo?
Yeah, they were like everywhere you wanted to travel, you had to get on. The horses had to be fed, and you got to go to the bathroom, and they're farting in your face if you're in the front seat.
Well, imagine having to travel in weather like today. Like, this would be that would
First
suck.
of all, weather
It would
like
suck.
today is not a problem.
It's
you
cold.
are weak. You're weak.
It's
You're
cold.
weak.
On a
You
horse,
would
it
not
would
want to be on a
suck.
horse
in this kind of weather.
Don't you think?
When did George? When did we find out that everyone we work with is a weakling?
Today,
I guess that was right now. It just happened.
You guys, you and your.
Oh, I love winter.
I do. I don't like the idea it's going to get warm again this weekend. Let's go, people. It's the meteorological winter. Christina Edwards told me that. I want to wear my coat everywhere I go. George Stein, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Have a great week. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in Dunwoody.
Yeah, it's knocking out a right center lane here, Eric. 285 eastbound, the Inner Loop, Ashford, Dunwoody Road, exit 29, putting a little extra pressure on the ride, leaving Roswell Road and Sandy Springs. Some better news in the express lanes in Cobb County. That crash was in the right lane, 75 north at 575, now on the right shoulder, so everything back open in the express lanes. No big need for them because 75 north moving just fine up toward Kennesaw and Ackworth. What about I-85 over in Gwinnett County, Stephanie Stallworth?
It's your Friday ride is starting with the northbound delay on the brakes there. Ramping from 285, you're below the limit off and on into Norcross. More delays ahead as you head towards Sugarloaf Parkway, out towards Highway 317 southbound. Still has the volume trying to get out of Norcross off and on down to 285. This update sponsored by Publix. Get the BOGOs before they go. Shop the latest buy one, get one free deals at your local Publix supermarket. These deals won't last, so stop by today. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
The holidays are here, friends, so let my friends at Publix help you save money by shopping the buy one, get one deals every week. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Check out the BOGO deals before you shop, by the way. Expert tip. You can find the weekly ad online at Publix.com or in the Publix app. My favorite experience at Publix are the BOGOs. Free item must be of equal or lesser value, of course. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
The holiday season is a time for joy, but for many of our neighbors in need, it can be a time of worry and uncertainty. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. This year, we're celebrating the season of giving by partnering with Must Ministries, helping provide food, shelter, clothing, and hope to thousands of local families in need. And you can help make a difference. When you purchase any new or pre-owned vehicle between now and January 2nd from any of our 21 Jim Ellis dealerships, we'll gladly make a donation to Must Ministries on your behalf. So while you're finding the perfect car, truck, or SUV, you'll also be giving the gift of hope, putting food on tables, toys under trees, and smiles on faces across our community. Get started today at JimEllis.com. Shop more than 5,000 vehicles and enjoy the convenience of the Jim Ellis Expressway, where you can start or complete your entire purchase online. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best. And from our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
It's the hardest working part of your home, your garage door. When it fails, you need someone you can trust. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage, Entry Doors, and Windows. When the largest and most important opening of your home breaks, don't hire a schmo. Call the local name you know, All Four Seasons. Ask your neighbors. We offer upfront pricing, free estimates on all major brands, and 24/7 service. When trust matters, trust us. All the number 4 seasonsgarages.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, a festive scene in Buckhead today as the World Cup draw is announced. The U.S. will start play against Paraguay in Inglewood, California, June 12th. Australia is also in the same group as the United States. The fourth team will be the winner of European Playoff C. We'll find out tomorrow which teams will be coming to Atlanta for matches in group play. The World Cup begins in June. 8 matches will be played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 47 degrees in Atlanta. Do we dry out for the weekend? And when is the next rain chance? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A big change in a vaccine for babies. A CDC advisory committee meeting in Atlanta today votes to end a long-standing recommendation for the hepatitis B shot.
For decades, the government has advised all babies be vaccinated against the liver infection right after birth. Today, the committee is saying the birth dose should only be for babies whose mothers test positive. For other babies, it's up to the parents and their doctors to decide. Dr. Cody Meisner voting no and voicing concern.
We are going to experience increased rates of hepatitis B, and it is not the right thing for us to do.
The panel voting to recommend parents consider blood tests for children to assess immunity to hepatitis B before determining the need for additional vaccine doses. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The CDC director still must sign off on the change, which is expected. The clock is ticking for changes for Congress to do something about Obamacare subsidies, which are about to expire.
Congressional Republicans have yet to reach a consensus on a plan to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits, which were the central issue during the government shutdown. Democrats are set to force a Senate vote next week on a plan to extend the measure, something U.S. Senator John Ossoff supports.
If there is no alternative plan or proposal, and none has been offered, then I'm urging my Republican colleagues to come across the aisle and join us in extending these ACA tax credits.
Any plan to extend the credits would require at least 60 votes. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Talks continue in Miami today on efforts to end the war in Ukraine.
A Ukrainian delegation is talking with President Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, and the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. The talks, which began Thursday, followed discussions earlier this week in Moscow with Russian President Putin. President Trump has described those talks as very good and said negotiators were left with the impression that Putin wanted to make a deal.
CBS's Linda Kenyon reports the talks in Miami with the Ukrainians are likely to last at least through Saturday. The American College of Cardiology wants nutrition labels on the front of food packages. Dr. Kim Williams says a standardized labeling system on the front would highlight key nutrients and things you should limit, such as sodium, cholesterol, saturated fat, and added sugars.
Those are our 4 biggest dietary contributors to heart disease, and we could eliminate them, we can reduce them dramatically, and the heart disease would fall along with them.
The proposed front of package system is intended to supplement, not replace, the existing back of package nutrition facts label. In a monumental move to reshape the streaming wars, Netflix agrees to acquire the studio and streaming assets of Warner Brothers. Media expert Robert Thompson on how this will impact movie watching.
The time between film being exclusively in theaters and making its way to Netflix is going to become shorter and shorter. And that has major implications for lots of people in the theatrical release business.
If the deal is approved by regulators, it would be completed by the second half of next year. A new Lending Tree study shows Atlanta is among the top 10 cities when it comes to an increase in rent. Atlanta ranks 7th overall. Rent averages over $1,600, which is up more than $600 since 2021. It's now 5:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Still watching the brake light battle into Midtown and downtown, Bill, with 75 south stacking up around Moores Mill, 400 as you make your way through Buckhead, all trying to make your way down toward North Avenue. Once you get past North Avenue, it's just on and off the brakes to I-20. Northbound still slow, though. University Avenue up to Peachtree Pine Street. Heads up for a crash in Midtown on Peachtree Street, right at Spring Street, and it has made Peachtree Street a big mess heading southbound, pretty much almost back to Peachtree Battle. Might want to consider Northside Drive or Piedmont as your alternates. We've also had trouble we've been watching on 285 in Dunwoody. Stephanie Stallworth.
Here's your 285 East and South Inner Loop. You're going to be looking at the delays beginning back in Sandy Springs, bunching out with a crash up ahead as you head toward Ashford Dunwoody. That started out in the right center lane. Still some slowdowns and flashing lights there on the scene. Then you're in it right around Doraville, heading down through Clarkston on your east side perimeter. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy and cold for the rest of this evening. Temperatures falling to the upper 30s to low 40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 50. A little more sunshine for Sunday, morning low 37, afternoon high 52. Rain showers return on Monday, but drying out for Tuesday with highs in the low 50s.
44 in Sandy Springs, 43 in Hiram, and 46 in Jonesboro. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Normally, they put a roof over your head, but this is the time of year that Findlay Roofing also puts presents under trees. Merry Christmas! It's Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix-It Show. My friends at Findlay Roofing, the Roof guys, are proud to support Clark's Christmas Kids again this year. Findlay will donate $100 from every roof replacement between now and December 14th. Findlay has committed to donate at least $15,000 to Clark's Christmas Kids. Santa would be proud, and Rufus is proud too. And if it's time to replace your roof, please think of Findlay first. With over 65,000 roofs replaced locally, they've mastered the process with impeccable, high-quality work. 'Tis the season to give yourself the gift of a new roof while helping give a Merry Christmas to local foster children. Get started right now. Schedule your free roof analysis at FindlayRoofing.com.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Cyber Monday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Cyber Monday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Couple of stories here. They're not on the the news wheel.
Oh, you're
the
already
wheel of
abandoning
I'm not
the wheel.
abandoning it. I'm, listen, are people going to tune in every day if every damn time we talk about something we're spending it? It's a little bit of a novelty, It's we will put. I have in my mind. I've been putting it in my notes segments that are referred to as K-shaped world. Now, the K-shape is the financial chart that shows how the rich and the poor are going in different directions. It makes a K. See how it's just? The lines go in different directions. The rich go up, the poor go down, and that makes a K.
Could it be the
K-shaped
clam-shaped economy when the clam opens up?
Well, no, because then it would be this way.
Oh, okay.
It's not this way. It's this way.
It's that way.
And it's that way. So
yeah, that way.
This works. This works as in an audio medium. It's this way, not that way. Everybody knows exactly what we're talking about. That's the beauty of broadcasting. Is you're a broadcaster and you know how to bring everybody in to what you're doing. But we will
really
put it on the
color too.
We will put it on the wheel. We'll put it on the wheel. The K-shaped stories. But I got a couple here. And I've been talking about this, and I just want people to understand this. It's whatever you do with it is whatever you do with it. It's just good to know. These people at the top hate us, and they do everything they can to make sure that they never, ever have to rub elbows with us, the commoners. And by the way, the commoners include millionaires.
Yeah.
The commoners are like, what? He's only worth $2 million. They're still in the common area. They hate us. The Peter Thiels of the world, the Sam Altmans, they're even worse than the rest because they despise us because we're getting in their way. They're thinking about how people are going to live 1,000 years from now, and we're bitching about the rent. Like they despise us. That we think about how do I have to live today when they're visionaries and they're so smart and they've got the money and they just don't have time for mundane humans like us who have to think about how we're going to pay the phone bill. You know what I'm saying? So here's a couple of stories that illustrate that. This is from the Future of Everything newsletter, the Wall Street Journal. Real estate tycoon Stephen Ross, I believe he owns the Miami Dolphins. Real estate tycoon Stephen Ross thinks he's found a way to cut down on the traffic-choked commute between Miami and his property empire in West Palm Beach.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So this guy, you got to remember, I'm getting angry. Ladies and gentlemen, he's rich, so he shouldn't have to ever be stuck in a traffic jam with riffraff like you and me. Why in the world should Stephen Ross, by the way, he's a billionaire. He knows he's better than us, and he should never, ever be trapped in a traffic jam. That's not for billionaires. And you know what? The Stephen Ross is going to do something about it. So Ross has agreed to join with Archer Aviation to help build a network of launch pads with electrical vehicle charging stations to power a fleet of flying vehicles. The so-called vertiports would service Ross's private golf course.
Is this real?
This is real.
This feels so dystopian.
And the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where his team, the Dolphins, plays. The air taxi network would also connect to airports in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, among. So that's he's like, I'm stuck in traffic with people who aren't my equals. This is not only annoying, it is humiliating. I'm Stephen Ross. I'm a billionaire. I want to go. I should be able to blink my eyes and be at the place that I want to be. I'm not a commoner. I'm not like one of my employees. Let them get caught in traffic jams. These people hate us. They don't ever want to be around us. Here's another story. And I don't know.
His plane, by the way, it's called the Midnight. It's basically like a life-sized drone, and it goes 20 to 50 miles. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Sounds scary to me. I don't want to get on it.
Yeah, well, listen.
Just charge it up.
You charge it up. You'll be fine. Turns into a glider if anything goes wrong.
Okay, good.
It's fine. Maybe he lives in this neighborhood. I don't know, but it said he had to get to West Palm Beach. Here's another one from Realtor.com. Inside secret Florida enclave, luring celebrities with billionaires with unrivaled privacy, military guards, and incredible mansions. On paper, Stone Creek Ranch, a prestigious enclave made up of less than 40 luxury homes, is a world away from Miami and Palm Beach. It offers no beaches, no celebrity-approved nightlife, and no glitzy designer shopping. Yet it offers one very particular luxury that is proving to be quite the draw among the 1%. Total and absolute privacy that is safeguarded by a team of armed professionals who watch over the community 24/7. They're hiring their own military to make sure that the riffraff. Now, we all need security. These people have a lot of money. I get that. You have your fences and your gates and your whatever, and a guard there.
But a community with army
Your
around
own
it?
military.
Yeah.
Because we think things might crash pretty soon, and we'll be the only ones with it. That's why. That's why. If Stephen Ross sees you coming up the line, kill him! What's his net worth? 1.5 million? Shoot! Get this riffraff out of here.
What if she's worth $7 million?
Well, okay, we can talk.
I'm just here to fix the toilet.
Oh, yeah, what do they do about that?
Oh, I know. The plumber.
When I'm out of town. When we're all out of town.
Okay.
When my wife and children and I are out of, I don't even want them seeing you. Oh, the idea of being in the same house as a plumber. What will my friends think?
I don't know. I'm just here to fix it. I'll go in when you're not there.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't say thank you to you. You don't deserve it. You're so far below me.
Thank you, sir.
That's more like it. So the other thing to know is you just need to know. When the last time Roger Waters came around, part of the show, like in the intermission, there was a thing playing on the screen, and it had people at the very, very top of a penthouse, and there's like a conversation and like cartoon bubbles coming out of it, and the people down below on the street. And so, why won't you let us up there? And it says, because we hate you from the penthouse. And when I was watching, I was like, it's a little over the top. That's not, people get into their own bubbles. They get into their own people and whatever. And it just happens that way. And I know he's quite a controversial figure, but on this one, he's correct. More and more this year with the Peter Thiels and the Sam Altmans and all of that Trump putting $3 billion in his back pocket after getting elected, you realize, and again, I challenge MAGA. When's the last time you saw that guy with you? When's the last time you saw Trump in a room that didn't have another millionaire or billionaire?
Well, before I was elected, maybe, but after that, no
Even
way.
at the rallies, he was never a rope line guy.
I went to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Ran into Shelley.
That's right.
He's great.
I'm not saying you didn't do events where you were surrounded by. I'm talking about his friend that makes $60,000 a year. When's the last time you saw him with that guy?
You mean my gardener?
Yes.
I don't know his name.
Yeah. So you have somebody else talk to
I call him Pedro.
But it's worth knowing, and if you look for it, it's really there. I read a story a couple weeks ago about how these high-end luxury hotels and stuff, they're realizing now the way to make a lot of money is to go to these people and assure them that they will never be bothered by the riffraff. As they walk into the building, as they leave the building, wherever they go, they'll only be surrounded by the beautiful people.
There's in some of these high rises in New York City, they have multiple entrances. They'll have one for, I guess, the normal people.
Yeah.
And then they'll have another entrance where you go to the even, I guess, taller.
You know why that is? Because in New York City, they have rules that say that you have to have a certain amount of I don't know if it's
equitable
government
housing.
Yeah. And so the way that they got around that is, you enter in the back.
I remember going to one of those, and I'm like, wow, this is a really nice building. And we went to the normal people side of the building, but then I noticed that there was another elevator that went way, way up further than where my friends were.
I think it's
that's the penthouse, right? So you don't have to wait in those.
Yeah, but they have
people that live on the fourth floor.
You don't have to be but that's how it used to be. Now these are the people who can afford the real stuff. Mm-hmm. The other people were forced to let them in our building because of a law, and so we can be in the same building. I don't ever want to see them or be around them. Actually, I think it's bad for these people. And rest in peace. They would never get to know my Aunt Mary, who could tell a hell of a joke.
Yes,
had
but
a
she was
mouth
disgusting poor.
Yes, had a mouth like a sailor.
Well.
Alex Williams says there's a crash lingering on 285 in Dunwoody.
Yeah, still in that right center lane, Eric, 285 eastbound, the Interloop Ashford Dunwoody Road, exit 29. You're slow back at Roswell Road out of Sandy Springs. We just found a new trouble on I-85 southbound in Norcross. It's a crash in at least the second left lane just below the Jimmy Carter Boulevard Bridge, and it's causing the ride to slow back to Beaver Ruin Road. And we have also been watching a long, slow ride through downtown Atlanta. Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, creeping along there as you travel 75 from Moores Mill, 85 from 400, all down to I-20 before you catch a break northbound. You're approaching University with a delay heading through the Grady Curve, plus that crash in Midtown. Peachtree at Spring Street, I should say. Northside Piedmont, those are options because southbound Peachtree is all jammed trying to get through there. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Clark Howard here. And each year we set a goal to provide gifts for every child in foster care across the state of Georgia. And we can't do it without you. Join us live this Sunday, December 7th, and donate from noon to 3 p.m. in Roswell at the Walmart on Mansell Road for our 35th annual Clark's Christmas Kids. Help make Georgia foster kids' Christmas wishes come true. For more information about how you can donate and for Walmart store locations, visit WSBRadio.com.
Visit my friends at Tara Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort. This is Scott Slade. They specialize in exquisite handcrafted fine jewelry and natural mined diamonds, never mass-produced. It's where I've been doing business for over 25 years. Tara Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Right now, USDA Choice boneless strip steaks in the family pack are only $9.99 a pound with your digital coupon. Limit 5. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Some firms do it all: divorce, criminal, real estate, and sometimes injury cases. Without the right focus, you may never get the attention you deserve. At John Foyne Associates, you're getting a team built to win for you.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey folks, Dave Baker here with a quick tip. When it comes to garage doors, longevity matters. Overhead Door Company of Atlanta has been serving Atlanta homeowners since 1935. That's 90 years of doing it right, day after day, door after door. Sure, new companies pop up claiming to be number one, but for real trust and experience, there's only one original overhead door, the one with the red ribbon on the trucks. Longevity matters. Quality matters. Call 404-USA-DOOR or visit overheaddooratlanta.com.
This is Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. When you have plumbing problems, you need it done quickly and on your schedule. Superior Plumbing will work around your schedule night and day. They've served Atlanta for almost 40 years. They want to be your plumber for life, and they'll earn your trust by doing the work correctly the first time. So do what I did and call Superior Plumbing night or day to have a trusted plumber fix your plumbing issues.
Superior, the honest one. Call 770-422-PLUM.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care, and here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join Medi-Share and save even more than usual. For many families, joining Medi-Share means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. More than 1 million people are part of healthcare sharing now because it just makes so much sense. right now. And MediShare is the gold standard. Members like it a lot. We know this from member surveys. MediShare has been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before December 15th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's December 15th. Call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. It's 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
My question is, what happened to the IA? And sometimes the plus is a story. Lots of stories about Biden speaks at LGBTQ forum, says one headline. Biden speaks at LGBTQ plus on the other. All these headlines. What happened to INA? Wasn't there a while there was an INA?
Yeah, LGBTQIA plus.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know enough about it
all the time.
Yeah. Is there a committee? I don't know. I don't know how it. I don't know.
The I's have been voted off.
Why have they been? Is this like why have they been stripped of their title? Anyway, Biden did speak to that forum, and here's something he said.
We're the United States of America.
There you go. I kind of miss the old fool.
America.
Right, Joe.
Don't fight. Get out there and fight.
It's
Donald Trump. He's bad.
What do we do, Joe? How do we stop him?
Fight. America got it.
We're the United States of America.
There you go.
America got it.
America got it. Hey, that could be a good slogan for
the Democrats next
for
time.
the 250th.
Oh, yeah.
America got it. We'll use
America
it.
got it.
Thanks, Sleepy Joe. Sleepy
Spring
Dawn
everything.
to Sleepy Joe.
He must be going through that phase where his brain is going faster than his mouth.
Well, it's more than that. He actually has cognitive decline.
yeah,
We're actually
yeah.
horrible people to even be, joking about it. But look, he's a public figure. That's the way that I look at it. All right. When I'm in that state, I have specific rules of the people around me. Eric had a slightly public career, but once this takes over, Eric's no longer in public. So I think that this has been the rule for me, and I don't know if it just makes me sleep at night. Like, if you have these things going on and you insist to keep being in public, then I have a right to have a go. But if somebody actually goes and finds out somebody's alone, whatever, blah, 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 and then they make fun of them, I say that's wrong. I would never do that. But if you're going to keep putting yourself out there in public when you're obviously not what you once were, whether you're an athlete, a politician, anyone, I have a right to go after you. I don't know. That's what I tell myself.
No, it makes sense. Like Mike Tyson going out there and fighting at 100 years old, too.
Yeah, but that was great. Actually, I've been thinking about that. I think that the Paul brothers did a public service because that guy probably didn't have much money. And in that one night, they basically, he made $20 million and he doesn't have to worry about anything. So I actually think that was actually I kind of think that was a good thing the Paul brothers did. You know what another good thing is?
What?
Give away some tickets. Now, it's going to be a while, September 29th, 2026, but you get the tickets. You'll have the tickets.
You can plan well in advance.
2 tickets to see, if you need a sitter, you got plenty of time. 2 tickets to see Guns N' Roses on Saturday, September 29th, 2026 at Truist Park. Be caller number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com. Alex Williams says there's a crash slowing the ride on 85 in Gwinnett.
Yeah, 85 southbound's been stacked in, leaving Beaver Ruin Road, Eric, but I got some better news. They just got this crash that was south of Jimmy Carter Boulevard to the right shoulder, so all lanes are back open there. Heads up if you're taking 285 south once you leave I-85. Looks like we just found some new left lane trouble in Tucker before you get down to North Lake Parkway. That's not our only trouble spot on 285, Stephanie Stallworth.
No, still got a couple things out on the west side and the north side. West side is 285 Interloop northbound, right near Langford Parkway. Got something quickly cleared off to the right shoulder. That's a good deal for you there. 285 East Ashford Dunwoody ended up with a slow traffic ride for you with a crash. Was out there in the right center lane for a while. Still seeing some delays trying to get through that scene. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic 95. 95.5 WSB.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
Spend your time with those who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and the best part, there's no stress. Hi, this is Chris Chandler, and I'm here with my friend Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, how does the guaranteed offer remove some of the challenges that come with a traditional home sale?
Getting a guaranteed offer means you can sell your home fast and at a very competitive price without the stress of showings or open houses or even lock boxes on your door. You'll have the certainty of an all-cash offer without worrying about contingencies on appraisals, financing. Yeah, we're going to inspect your home and look at it, but we're not going to bring you a laundry list of repairs. You're going to take the cash offer, have certainty so you can move on to the next chapter of your life. It's that simple.
Thanks, Mark. With more than 14,000 five-star reviews, you can trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
This holiday, give a gift that shines. Solomon Brothers Jewelers has Atlanta's largest selection of fine jewelry with exclusive holiday offers you won't want to miss. From bezel set jewelry in trendy yellow gold to essentials for that layered look. We've got something for everyone on your list, and at these prices, maybe something for yourself as well. Visit SolomonBrothers.com to browse our gift guides or book your customized shopping experience today. Solomon Brothers, celebrating the season with sparkle.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, it is all new this hour. U.S. immigration officials announce a new specialized unit to screen out terrorists and other criminals will be headquartered right here in Atlanta.
The feds say the USCIS Vetting Center will centralize how U.S. citizenship and immigration services can respond more nimbly to changes in a shifting threat landscape. Director Joseph Edlow says the center will give them more enhanced capabilities to safeguard national security, citing the recent attack on National Guard service members in Washington, D.C. Once the new vetting center is operational in Atlanta, it will provide a more thorough supplemental review of immigration applications and petitions using state-of-the-art technology, including AI. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
47 degrees in Atlanta. When do we see some sun? And what about rain chances? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A CDC advisory panel meeting in Atlanta today changes course and no longer recommends the hepatitis B vaccine for newborns. The decision reverses a decades-long federal recommendation.
The president of the American College of Physicians, Dr. Jason Goldman, blasting the decision today.
The evidence is overwhelming. This vaccine has been so successful. That's why we're not seeing as much chronic hepatitis B now as we used to.
He calls this new recommendation a complete disaster for the public health of the nation's children and what he says has been a successful vaccination program. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The head of the CDC still must sign off on the recommendation, but that is expected. Countdown to the World Cup. We now know who the United States will be playing and where.
Soccer fans in Atlanta followed the World Cup drawing closely during a watch party in Buckhead Village organized by the hosting committee. Following a lengthy process, the groups were set and the U.S. will face Paraguay on June 12th in Los Angeles. We don't know yet which countries will face off during the 5 group matches in Atlanta, but FIFA President Gianni Infantino telling me back in April he's confident we're ready.
I think Atlanta has everything to perform in a great way.
The U.S. will also play against Australia and a European team to be named later. In Atlanta, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
And we'll learn which teams play in Atlanta tomorrow at noon. A man's arrested after two of his elderly relatives are found murdered inside their home in Coweta County.
25-year-old Brandon Christopher Jones, who is currently in the Coweta County Jail and charged with 2 counts of murder.
Sergeant Chris Rickardson with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office says the victims are an 82-year-old woman and a 79-year-old woman. Jones was living with them. A mental health team had been at the home earlier, but investigators are still trying to work to determine a motive for these murders. A man wanted for a homicide in Atlanta last month is arrested today in Smithfield, North Carolina. 32-year-old Dominique Brown will be extradited back to Atlanta. APD says he faces multiple charges for his involvement in a homicide November 5th on Auburn Avenue. New developments in an officer-involved shooting in Fulton County.
The man shot and critically injured by police in Sandy Springs is now pronounced dead in the hospital. The GBI now identifies the man as LaAndre Thomas, who was initially approached by police due to a 911 caller saying he assaulted her as she was walking her dog. Thomas pulled a gun on police, forcing them to act, shooting and injuring him. This is the second shooting in less than 60 days to happen in the city. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
Duluth police are warning people to be cautious about people they meet online after a resident falls victim to a cryptocurrency scam that cost them nearly $1 million. Investigators say the scammer gained their trust over time in a sophisticated online scam, convincing the victim to invest large sums of money through crypto platforms. Police say it's a reminder to never send money or invest through links shared by someone you haven't met in person, and to verify someone's identity independently. It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
All right, Bill, checking that slow ride again through downtown, 75, 85 and northbound. Looks a little slow right around Langford Parkway. Going to see if anything new's cooking there, because after that, you break free. Brake lights won't find you again until you're approaching I-20, exit number 247, and you'll stay on and off the brakes as you head up into Midtown. Southbound still rough from the I-85 400 merge, and a crash on Peachtree Street at Spring Street. Southbound is mostly blocked, and that's ruined the ride on Peachtree Street out of Buckhead. You can use Northside Drive or Piedmont as alternates. We've also been tracking some trouble spots on 285 leaving I-85 in the northeast part of town. Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, as you head on to that Interloop 85 South, ramping to the Interloop 285 South, right before North Lake, about a mile before. Traffic Trooper Joe let us know that crash is in the left travel lane, so stay center and right for now to get yourself by that scene. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy and cold for the rest of this evening. Temperatures falling to the upper 30s to low 40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 50. A little more sunshine for Sunday. Morning low 37, afternoon high 52. Rain showers return on Monday, but drying out for Tuesday with highs in the low 50s.
Right now it's 44 in Cumming, 46 in Locust Grove, also 46 in Chamblee. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Let them know, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now with a congratulations to Frank Peters of Atlanta. Won 2 tickets to see Guns N' Roses on Saturday, September 29th, 2026 at Truist Park. Tickets are on sale for the rest of us right now at Ticketmaster.com. Also, right now, I believe we're being joined by a man who lives in a city larger than ours.
What?
With many tall buildings. And
more than us?
And here he is. He can't even, he just wants to be on the show so much. He's a born entertainer, as they say. And
Hour 4 starts right now.
Yeah.
Greg Russ joins right now.
Man, I missed that mustache.
There's so much food getting stuck in it, man. I hated it.
Well, it looks like you're restarting it. You seem to be afraid not to have facial hair. Like you got the I don't know what you call, like a 9 o'clock shadow at this point. And so it's gonna roll it back. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna do it again. Go full
I'll do the beard.
I'm thinking, it's interesting. I'm like, I want to do like a full beard. I haven't done that in a while. But what do I do with the goatee at this point? I don't like being shaved completely. So do I just let the other part grow and then just keep trimming until they meet and they're the same? Or
that's what I would do. I'd let. What's your other option?
Well, the other option is on Christmas vacation, I just shave the first day. And then within a week or so, I got a mustache and beard kind of growing.
I would reset. Yeah, reset.
Buzz it down a little bit.
Huh?
Just buzz it.
I'll mess it up. Already my goatee needs to go. You see the different levels here?
Yeah.
It really is. Greg, I don't know if you realize this. I talked about this on the podcast. As an aging male, white male in America,
it's tough.
It is. to look in the mirror and see that there's your goatee's not right anymore. There's different levels, little patches. As an aging man, this is all we have to cling to convince ourselves that we're still kind of cool and relevant. And when something goes wrong with the goatee, it really kind of hits home.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah. So
just being cool and relevant thought is the problem. I gave that up when I turned 30. I realized
you gave that up.
Yeah, I could pull it off for another. I could pull it off for another 10 years at 30, but I said, let's just get ahead of this thing. Let me start setting the table for everyone who knows me and for even people who don't know me. And then they look and they say, well, he's not really trying to be cool or relevant, so probably a decent guy.
But who cares? You lost 10 years of your youth there because you just started acting like an old man when you were 30. You only have a chance to act young when you're young. So you should take advantage of that.
I was still drinking way too much. I mean, when I was 30, I didn't even have a career. The radio thing had pretty much dried up. I had been laid off again.
You're in the in-between years.
I was freelancing, barely making enough money to survive.
And now look at you at the very top in the 1% taking helicopters to work. How did you make it all happen?
Greg, on LinkedIn, aren't you a director now? That's a big deal.
Yeah, he is. He's been a director since he backed that boat into a canyon or whatever that was. He was directing even back then, I think.
Well, that was a different type of director. That was an actual movie director. Just kidding. It wasn't a movie. It was a
commercial.
Arizona Board of Tourism
commercial.
That's
a movie. Hey, listen.
Motion picture.
It's a motion picture. It's a picture that moves.
But now I'm a director of a team.
Oh,
that's a big deal.
Team director.
In the corporate world, that's a big deal. It's like usually director's one below a VP.
You ever comment on your female coworkers' outfits?
Yeah, you ever say, "Hey, we have listen, this is something we have some examples from our compliance videos, Greg. You might want to know this. Things that you can't say during these directory meetings. Do you have it? Or
you put me on the spot there.
I did put you on the spot. That's your job, is to be put on the spot.
I already know. Also, the tables have turned. Women in the workplace are now making more than me. There's a director. She's a woman.
That's outrageous.
She makes $40,000 more than me.
Really?
A year.
Just because she looks good in a dress? That doesn't seem right.
Wow, it was from a different time.
Wow.
She was from the venture capital time when I was being pumped into the company.
Oh, yeah, they had all kinds of money, and it's like, hey, we want her more. Somebody else wants her. Give her $40,000 extra. Are you a better director than she is? She could be listening.
Well,
somebody listening could be.
She is pretty good, but I'll tell you what we all do get at that company: health insurance.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're full time.
God forbid.
By the way, you don't
Someone
have
worked someplace for 11 years.
Also, you don't have the trivia side hustle bringing in, millions of dollars.
Oh, the big bucks.
This stresses me out.
The big money.
I'm feeling stressed for Autumn.
Really?
That's a big deal to not have health insurance.
I no longer have health insurance.
Well, get married. All right. So
he doesn't want to talk about it.
Because it makes him feel something on some level. I think he's also worried.
Yeah. I think so too.
What, you getting married for health insurance?
No, you.
No,
I'm
you
saying
just
that
said
you
to get
me
married.
Yeah, when you say stop talking about it and trying to move on, I think you're also worried on some level. But there's nothing you can do, so you can make a joke and let's.
I make jokes. That's what I do about this world, this whole world. I'm completely let down by almost everything. But I got to make jokes.
We're all run by
I've
Peg.
been telling you this for years.
If she gets some sort of deadly disease that stretches on for 10 or 15 years, I'll visit her.
I mean, listen, I just won't pay for it. It's just that's
right.
all there is to it.
Yeah, but then you're going to be stuck in those government hospitals.
Did you have it at one time and then it went away?
Yeah, so it was
with the Groove.
It was still with Travis. So I was still on Travis's health insurance, and then he was such a narc on himself. He decided to go to HR and say that
dummy.
Hey, I need to take her off my health insurance because we're not married. He's like, oh, okay. When did you get divorced? And it was like 3 years ago. She's like, okay.
All right, she's off. She's
off.
out. But she got a new beau.
Yes,
it's time
but
to
I deserve
tie the
right,
knot.
But what
as
a
they
bummer. That's the reason to get married. You know what I mean?
Why'd you get married?
There's
the
plenty
tax
of
break and health insurance.
Yeah. Well, these are called incentives. So that we get good, happy
Jared, do you
nuclear
have health
families.
insurance?
Have another
I
kid
do.
and you get $1,000.
Do you have it because of Tina or because of the radio station?
Because I'm full time here.
He's full
Wow.
time.
Okay,
See, that's
why
you
am I
gotta-
not full time?
Well, I don't know. What do you want? Maybe somebody listening knows. They can call in 404.
Yeah.
Why
It's a-
is Autumn not full time?
Listen, it is
I don't know.
strange. It is strange, right? Everyone
Yes.
there is full time except for me. I'm definitely a part of this show.
Well, George Clark does like 3 different jobs here. So he does traffic,
That's
he does
right. I
this, he
earned my
does
health
he
insurance.
does all of those other things. He isn't just getting health insurance because
It doesn't matter. That's fine. That's his job.
There.
I'm doing the same job as you, as Tim and.
Isn't this
and
a phone
Jared.
call that Ken Charles should be dealing with?
Listen, I've had this phone call
What am I
many
gonna
times
do?
with him.
What do you want me to do? Have a wand? Hey, ring.
No, it
You
should
have
just
health
be-
insurance.
No,
what am I
listen.
going to do?
Do you want to get married, Autumn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
George
go.
is available.
Thank you so much.
He's got health insurance.
I'm just saying it is like. I guess what I'm looking for is a little bit of like understanding. I mean, like, yeah, that's ridiculous. It is ridiculous
Well, does anybody
and
feel that
unfair.
way?
Honestly, unfair.
Does anybody feel that way?
Well, that's.
I
messed up.
tried. I went out there.
I feel that way. I was the one who brought it up because I
Yes.
was listening earlier and I really felt stressed.
You
I'm
felt
like, man.
stressed?
Yeah, that going when I was 25.
You gotta take
and didn't
the
have
Wayne
health insurance,
coin look at all this
That's
stuff,
a
man.
different thing.
You got to
Being
take the
young and no
Wayne
health
coin
insurance.
look at all this. You can't. You will never be happy. If
Oh,
you,
no, don't
if
bring it back to
everybody,
something
you
like
got
that.
to
That's not what this
understand that the
is.
world is full of a lot of different things that are
Yeah,
not
of course
nice.
it is, and I'm fine with that. But I can say I think it's not insane for me to like bitch that the people on the show where we are equals, and maybe Jared is above me. I don't know because he is the producer.
Well, he has more sex with me, that's for sure.
But at least
I
like me
do.
and Tim, we do the same job. And like, why is he full time and I'm not? I don't know.
I don't. Would you like a conference room? I don't know what to do.
Here.
I,
No,
it just
I'm not
puts
looking
me-
for you to
There-
do anything.
There it
I
is.
am looking for a little bit of
There it is.
yeah, that's messed up. That's crazy.
There's this. Well, you're not going to get that on air. You're just going to get jokes on air. That's the,
I know,
that's
and
the
that's a bummer,
idea of the
too,
show.
'cause that's the only time we
Like,
talk.
I don't think people go home and go, "That was really great that Eric empathized."
No, they would say
with
that.
somebody else. Well, did she get help? No, she didn't. But it was great to hear Eric empathize.
I hated him until
Hey,
today.
This is the way that I feel about it. You want it? Go get it.
I'm trying.
No, go get it. Threaten them. Tell them you will leave the show.
I know,
Put
but
out
then
your
if they
resume.
but if they call
you're
my
in
bluff, then I'm-
Baltimore. No, you're in Baltimore. There are radio stations all around there. Make a tape of this show.
Oh,
Let
wait, you
other
think I can
radio
get-
stations
think I can
know
go back
what
to
you
radio?
do for this show. You know, oh, now all of a sudden it's like, this is how I feel about it. Now you've pushed me to the wall. If you want it, go get it. That's how I feel.
No, I feel that way too.
But in order to go get it, you may have to do something that you don't want to do. That's part of life. That's
I
the way
am
life
doing
is.
that.
Nobody in life gets what they get because people think that it's fair. That doesn't
Oh
happen.
no, I agree with
They're
you,
afraid
and that's
to
not what I'm
walk.
doing. I am doing that. I am doing all those things.
Well,
It's just not happening. And you would think that a place that you put in a lot of time.
go
and
spin the wheel.
Is
Free
health
insurance
on
for
that wheel?
everyone.
Yeah.
Yay! I need
No,
that.
free insurance for everyone but Autumn? Is that what it says?
Oh.
I just need to learn that life's not fair.
The deck seems to be stacked against you. I think you're very good at what you do for a living. I think there are other shows and radio stations be interested in that. And I think if the people who pay you found out that they could lose you, then maybe there'd be a little more leverage on it. I think that's how
That's a
everybody
scary
else
thing,
does
though,
it.
because then I'd have
of course
to,
it
like,
is.
if
Life
they
is
call me-
scary.
If I okay,
Yes,
life is
it
scary.
is. Life
I'm
is
saying, though-
scary.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Okay.
You can't make life not scary. It's
I'm
not possible.
making it not scary. I deal with scary things all the time.
Well, then, if you want it,
Who's that
I
go
don't.
up
It's
the
fine.
street?
get
I
it.
am trying.
Go get it. Except
It's
don't
so
accept
easy
that.
to find a job.
Well, I mean,
You're welcome.
I don't know how many other radio stations you've let know that you even do this for a living.
You
All
don't
right.
know that.
Well, I don't. I don't know that. If you've been rejected by everybody, I want to know why you're still on this show.
It's
Because
not that.
obviously I'm missing something. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 in Tucker.
I've been hanging out in the left lane here with this one, Eric. 285 southbound, the inner loop before North Lake Parkway, exit 36. Keeping the ride slow as you try to make your way south of I-85 and out of Dorville. 85 northbound, heading north toward Norcross. That's still on and off the brakes from 285 up toward Indian Trail. Some leftover southbound brake lights as well. Highway 316 to Beaver Ruin Road. And we found new trouble on I-675 south of the city. Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, it's out there, 675 south as you head towards State Route 42. Left lane, tied up with a crash. Vehicle ran sort of into the guard wires and into the median, so they're blocking that left travel lane. As you head that way, get by single file to the right. Use some caution approaching the area. Actually, this update is brought to you by BathFitter.com, the leader in bathroom innovation with the exclusive BathFitter PermaFit solution. Your new tub or shower is built to fit perfectly and guaranteed for life. Visit BathFitter.com to get started today. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Mark Aram knows how to talk with Atlanta and bring you the news about Atlanta.
The passenger van that caught fire outside of the world's busiest airport.
And when news breaks around the world,
we got a big meeting between Vladimir Putin and President Trump.
You can count on 95.5 WSB and the power of ABC News to bring you the story.
Joining us from ABC News in London, Patrick Reevell.
Local stories and a worldwide reach.
Every day we have new breaking news.
Mark Aram, ABC News and 95.5 WSB. Monday at 9.
Since we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see and hear lots of lawyer ads. It seems that most are bragging on what they got their clients. But be careful. If you heard that someone sold their car for $500,000, you would be impressed. But if you later learned that it was a rare $10 million Ferrari, would you say that person got screwed? And that's before you even know if it's true. Who is fact-checking? And how much went to medical bills and lawyers' fees? If you want to get an idea what your case may be really worth, visit forthepeople.com and go to Settlements and Verdicts. You will see what a law firm like ours is capable of. And fact-check for yourself. All that glitters is not gold. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. We won big, a lot. At Morgan & Morgan, we represent consumers. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Two homes, same street, same layout, but one had an orchard sign and sold for a whole lot more. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler, and here's why that matters. The first seller went the traditional route. Weeks of showings, price drops, frustration. In the end, they settled for less. The second seller chose Orchard and got ahead. Their agent knew what buyers wanted, made smart upgrades, and marketed the home like a pro. It sold fast and for top dollar. And here's the kicker. With Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, that seller had already moved into their new place before the old one even hit the market. No last-minute cleanings, no strangers walking through during dinner, no stress. You're not stuck. You don't have to wait. You can move now and still sell for more. Start your free home valuation today at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
Hi, I'm Lexi, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. If you're planning to propose this holiday, we're ready to make creating your engagement ring a warm, welcoming experience. At Shane Company, we're all about your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. Explore the widest selection of diamonds and ring settings ready for you to see in person, or visit us at shaneco.com. You'll have your ring in days, not weeks. Our friendly jewelry consultants don't work on commission. There's never any pressure, just perfect proposals. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Findlay Roofing, the Roof guys, are proud to support Clark's Christmas Kids again this year. Findlay will donate at least $15,000 to Clark's Christmas Kids. Time to replace your roof? Please think of Findlay first. FindlayRoofing.com.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Oh, you want to promote something, Jared Yamamoto?
That's
promote
right.
Away.
Well,
promote away.
Tomorrow's going to be awesome. I'm coming on early, or at least for my nightcap, right after the UGA postgame show.
Yeah.
Taking instant reactions, whether Georgia wins.
I'm glad they won, Jared. What do you think?
Well, let me tell you, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun either way. Win or lose, we have some fun.
Oh, listen, come on. Lose, we're not going to have fun.
Well, Georgia's still going to. The thing that's nice for both teams is that more likely than not, they will both make the college football playoff.
Right.
Unless one gets destroyed.
You get into that weird thing that happened with Georgia and Alabama, both of them, where they ended up like Alabama and Georgia in different years ended up being the national champions, but they weren't the champions of their own conference.
I know. It's
I think
so
that's
weird.
bizarre.
It is so weird.
It is bizarre.
And it's setting up for a scenario where they could potentially meet again for a third time in the college football playoff.
Right.
So that's just, in my opinion, if you're playing the same team 3 times in 1 year, That's absurd. That's
it
ridiculous.
might be,
Should
but
not
listen,
happen.
I just think that the NFL has it right. If you win the Super Bowl, that means you won your division, you won the conference, and then you won the championship game. It's very weird that you could end up being the national champion, but you're not the champion of Southeast football.
If they're going to do it right, they should get rid of the SEC championship, but they're not going to because that
Too much
means
money.
something, and there's a lot of money involved.
A lot of history, legacy, all of that.
Yeah,
you know?
all that is valid, but you're right that it doesn't really play into the playoff system. Now. In the past, you'd be knocked out because there'd be two teams that went to the championship, and that was it. But
yeah, those are the days when sports writers decided who the champion was. Remember when Georgia Tech and who they have to share it with?
Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah, so regardless, tomorrow, right after the post-game show, I will be on the air, hopefully around 10 o'clock.
Taking calls.
that is not a nightcap.
Going all the way until I'm going till midnight.
Got a nightcap fan here who's not happy.
I'm going till midnight.
He wants to hear you talk about the best breweries on the Beltline. He wants
I
what's
will
really
give
up
you
in
my
nightcap.
brewery talk, and I have my most uncomfortable story from the week, too.
Uncomfortable?
Oh, it's very uncomfortable.
Was it uncomfortable to you?
Incredibly uncomfortable.
Did you find something lodged in an orifice?
Well, you'll have to tune in and find out.
The pad he was looking at.
That is one of the categories on the Wheel
On
of
the
News.
wheel?
Lodged, something lodged in orifice.
We'll find a lot of those stories.
They exist.
I know they
Just
do.
go through the medical news.
Smoking gun, too.
How often do you think that happens? Somebody shows up in the emergency room with, I
All
fell
the
on it.
time.
Do you think it's like nightly, weekly?
I know an
A lot of
extra tech that's like
full moon
weekly
times.
for sure.
What's that?
A lot of times during the full moon, people say that happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff comes into the ER in full moon.
Doc, I got a full moon.
Yep. Okay.
Seriously.
Not again. Thought you learned your lesson last time. You must have very slippery floors. Slipping and falling on these things.
You have to be careful. Hardwood floor and pledge, that'll stay slippery for 3
Forever.
months.
And then you walk in there and you've got something lodged in that place, and then you're wearing socks. Next thing you know, it's the emergency room.
I just used this pledge and then I slipped on it.
They never believe it.
I swear to God, that's what happened.
What if somebody's telling the truth? They're never going to be believed.
Nah, they go on the holiday reel.
No, honestly, I actually did. I fell on it. I fell on it. Could happen. You understand how gravity works. I fell on it.
I mean, I guess you'd have to be naked. That's the thing, because you've had your pants on.
Well, yeah, I just got out of the shower, and there was
No,
that. Well, listen, it
What
was
if the
wrong.
pants rip?
I knew that it was stupid to leave the Coke bottle in the middle of the floor. Okay. But I had to go take a shower.
It's usually
and I
like a
got up.
light bulb.
Ooh, ouch. No, something that says heavy. Please don't do a light bulb.
Doc, I swear I
do.
fell.
Okay, then you just got a death wish. There's so many other things that could be placed there other than a light bulb.
Well, my electric toothbrush I need to use later.
Well, I understand the plunger, but why was it the other way around?
I had a traffic cone in the trunk.
Very experienced.
Yeah, rolling pin.
All right, when we get back on this Friday, I'm going to force you to do at least one or two stories from Studio B1. That's my guarantee to the audience.
All right, I'm ready.
Do we not spin for Greg?
We don't spin for Greg. Greg's his own thing. He's
I
his
don't
own
like to be
show.
spun for. Don't spin for me.
No, he doesn't like any novelty or anybody. Talk about me being the one who doesn't like to have fun. Woohoo! This guy might as well be 85 years old. Alex Williams says 675 South is jammed into Stockbridge.
Yeah, all due to this left lane crash we've been watching, Eric. 675 southbound Highway 42 exit number 2. Delays stretch back to Forest Parkway. You can always use Highway 42, which is Moreland Avenue. That is an alternate there that'll get you south to Highway 138 to avoid that. If you are traveling I-20 eastbound over on the West Freeway, still seeing a few brake lights from Thornton Road to earlier trouble to spin off to the right, off to the side near Riverside Parkway. And some better news on 285 South in Tucker, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, better deal for you out there at 285. As you travel through that area, looks like they got it off to the shoulder heading down through that scene. So still a little busy coming in from 85, but things are improving for you as you head around the area. This update is brought to you by Publix. Get the BOGOs before they go. Shop the latest buy one, get one free deals at your local Publix supermarket. These deals won't last, so stop by today. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Some friends one time sent my wife and me Omaha steaks for Christmas, and they sent it to our old house. We had moved out of it and not yet sold it. Went to the house. I could smell the steak before I saw it. Didn't know who sent it to me. Called Omaha Steaks. Not only did they send me a brand new package to my house, They told me who had sent it to me so I could send a thank you note. It was incredible customer service. And I've been sending gifts from Omaha Steaks because how great their customer service is ever since. You can get the Sizzle All the Way sale right now, 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com, and you get an extra $35 off with promo code ERICK, E-R-I-C-K, at checkout. You can get incredible options. My wife began her love affair of caramel apple tartlets with that package. Omaha Steaks sent to us. You can, too. Get the fillets, get the New York strips, omahasteaks.com, 50% off right now, the Sizzle All the Way sale, $35 off extra with promo code ERICK at checkout, minimum order required, omahasteaks.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top story, a big change coming for a vaccine given to newborns. A CDC advisory panel meeting in Atlanta is reversing a decades-long recommendation that all newborns get the hepatitis B shot.
The new recommendation advises mothers who test negative for hepatitis B to perhaps get their infants vaccinated after at least 2 months of age. Mothers who test positive are still recommended to get their children vaccinated. Dr. Cody Meisner saying he's a hard no on the change.
In the absence of the data and in the absence of any evidence of harm from the 3-dose series, it's very difficult for me to understand how we can make a recommendation for a change.
The panel also voting to recommend parents consider blood tests for children to assess immunity to hepatitis B before determining the need for additional vaccine doses. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The recommendation still has to be accepted by the CDC director, which is expected. 47 degrees in Atlanta. Will it be a dry weekend? And what about rain chances next week? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. Atlanta will be home to a new vetting center used by federal immigration officials.
The feds say the establishment of a specialized unit will help strengthen the ability to screen out terrorists, criminals, and foreign nationals who pose potential threats to public safety, or those who've committed fraud and other crimes. The USCIS Vetting Center, headquartered in Atlanta, will also be used to provide a more thorough review of immigration applications using AI. The director of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services says in the wake of several violent incidents, the vetting center gives them more enhanced capabilities to safeguard national security. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
The draw is now set for the 2026 World Cup. A festive scene at a watch party in Buckhead today as the draw is announced. Team USA will face Paraguay on June 12th in Los Angeles. America's group also includes Australia and a yet-to-be-named European country. We'll learn more about the specific teams that will play here in Atlanta at noon tomorrow. 8 matches will be played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. With open enrollment underway for health insurance, there's a new push from a Georgia senator for action on key subsidies aimed at keeping costs low.
With Affordable Care Act subsidies expiring, analysts warn health insurance premiums will continue to skyrocket for millions of Georgians. That's unacceptable, says U.S. Senator John Ossoff.
We shouldn't be in this position at all to begin with.
Ossoff says he intends to support a Democratic effort in the Senate to force a vote on a proposal to extend the subsidies next week.
This should not be a partisan issue.
So far, House and Senate Republicans haven't been able to reach an agreement to extend the tax credits, which were at the center of the recent government shutdown fight. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We're a step closer to seeing secret documents from the federal investigation into sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Stephen Portnoy reports a judge orders grand jury material to be released.
Sitting in South Florida, federal judge Rodney Smith says the newly signed Epstein Files Transparency Act trumps the traditional rules of criminal procedure that require that grand jury material be kept secret. Smith has now ordered the release of Epstein-related grand jury documents that date back 2 decades. It's a step the Trump administration first sought months ago, but one that judges had blocked, citing the rules.
The man accused of planting pipe bombs near the Republican and Democratic national headquarters in 2021 makes his first court appearance today. Brian Cole Jr. was arrested yesterday and faces 2 explosives-related charges. In court in Washington, D.C., Cole tells the judge he understands the charges against him. The devices were planted on the night before the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. The Georgia Bulldogs aren't the only team from the area playing for a conference championship this weekend. Kennesaw State takes on Jacksonville State in Alabama tonight in the Conference USA Championship game. Well, it looks like the date is set. There are reports swirling on page 6 today about a wedding date now for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. They're expected to tie the knot June 13th at Ocean House in Rhode Island. It is now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Still watching this crash in heading out of Ellenwood towards Stockbridge. Looks to be on the left shoulder now. Yep, both lanes are moving. 675 southbound, Highway 42 exit 2. I think they're going to have to block that left lane again to get this car out of the median. So just be mindful of that if you're trying to make your way south of I-285. Elsewhere, 285 cleaning up pretty nicely. Still seeing the slowest part, though, is just that east and southbound volume in DeKalb County trying to make your way between Dorville and Tucker. How is I-85 between DeKalb and Gwinnett? Stephanie Stallworth.
Trying to get there is northbound usual volume ramping off of 285, trying to get up to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and then stop and go and getting the 316. And as you head out towards Sugarloaf Parkway, hadn't been too bad for you on a Friday. It's southbound. Had an issue right past Pleasantdale. It's off on the shoulder, still drawing some attention. This update sponsored by the Danny Did Foundation. The Danny Did Foundation expands epilepsy care in memory of Danny Stanton, who was lost to sudden unexpected death in epilepsy. If you or someone you know has seizures, visit DannyDid.org for resources. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Cloudy and cold for the rest of this evening. Temperatures falling to the upper 30s to low 40s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy with a high near 50. A little more sunshine for Sunday. Morning low 37, afternoon high 52. Rain showers return on Monday, but drying out for Tuesday with highs in the low 50s.
Right now, 46 in Noonan, 47 in Midtown Atlanta, and 44 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
The holiday season is a time for joy, but for many of our neighbors in need, it can be a time of worry and uncertainty. Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of the Jim Ellis Automotive Group. This year, we're celebrating the season of giving by partnering with Must Ministries, helping provide food, shelter, clothing, and hope to thousands of local families in need. And you can help make a difference. When you purchase any new or pre-owned vehicle between now and January 2nd from any of our 21 Jim Ellis dealerships, we'll gladly make a donation to Must Ministries on your behalf. So while you're finding the perfect car, truck, or SUV, you'll also be giving the gift of hope, putting food on tables, toys under trees, and smiles on faces across our community. Get started today at JimEllis.com. Shop more than 5,000 vehicles and enjoy the convenience of the Jim Ellis Expressway, where you can start or complete your entire purchase online. Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best. And from our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
The Lloyd Advisory Group has a question for you.
Is your retirement inflation-proof? Here's what we mean. In retirement, chances are you're on a fixed income with unpredictable expenses. So how do you not run out of money when the cost of just about everything continues to go up? You inflation-proof it. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group can show you ways to help fight inflation so it doesn't outpace your income. Call us today at 770-766-5611. Inflation can take a huge chunk out of your retirement savings, but it doesn't have to. With some simple planning, inflation can go from being a major disruption to a minor annoyance. Call Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group now to start inflation-proofing your retirement today. 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services are offered through the Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
It's called.
Well, it's actually called Shabbos Goy.
No, they say.
It's a good job. I would take that job.
That's a great job.
I'll turn on your stove.
All right. Greg Russ. You know, I'm going to say this. If I wasn't in a bad enough mood as I was walking around, I come around the sales area. The radio's playing that horrible McCartney Christmas song.
Well, that's a great one.
It's twice it's happened to me the last 2 days. I've walked through there. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
I still don't understand the level of offense that people take to that song.
It's
offensive. You can say it's not
horrible.
good.
It's awful.
There are worse Christmas songs.
No one, yeah, but I'm not. No one loves Paul McCartney more than me. The only reason that song gets played every year is because he's Paul McCartney. Anybody else puts that song out. Other people, do you hear, I mean, I guess because these stations, like, they play nothing but Christmas music for a month, I guess you'll hear it on there. But Elton John's Stepping Into Christmas doesn't have that profile.
That's a great song.
And that's better. I don't know that it's great.
How about I Want to Be Santa Claus by Ringo? Nobody plays that one.
And that's because it's terrible.
No, they should play it. I want to be Santa Claus.
I think I'd rather hear it more than Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
I guess I just like that instrument. I like that noise.
With that bow, bow, bow.
Listen,
That thing? What's that?
probably
What is that?
wins
Like
it
a
over.
synthesizer, right? I don't know. Bow, 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 bow.
Delilah tested it, and it does well.
Oh, yeah. Is she still around?
She is. She's still around.
She employed by us?
I don't know.
She in one of our stations?
I don't think
she's
she's even in
syndicated.
Atlanta.
She just does. Here's the trick to Delilah's show. You know, she has someone write in or somebody calls and
And
she
they say,
says,
hey.
I've got the perfect song for you. She never says what it is because the local stations still program differently.
Yeah,
so if you
look
heard
at
that
that.
if you heard that same break in Boston and you heard it in Atlanta, it'd probably go into a different
He's
song.
tearing away the tinsel.
It's been a while.
Or let Delilah have her little show business.
I'm not even blaming her.
Well,
I
you're
just
tearing
noticed
away the
tricks,
tinsel, the magic.
the tricks
You're-
of the trade.
Yes.
I've got the best song for this situation.
And then whoever the local, whatever that. What do they like here? That's a great. That's actually a very good impression.
You like that?
Bwam, 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 bwam.
Happy Christmas War is Over is also a little over.
It's great though.
It's a great song.
It's a
but
great song.
little-
You know why it's a great song? I figured out why it's a great song because it's
There's a chorus.
It's a great song because it's Phil Spector doing. It's the Wall of Sound.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard about how they did that. Apparently, what he does, so like he got the kids chorus in there, and then what he does is or did before he killed somebody and then died in jail. But what he did back in those days for the Wall of Sound is he would then also play the children's choir back out of the speakers on top of the children's choir.
Oh wow!
While and that's why you get that feel. It's really what remember those early '60s Phil Spector Christmas songs,
Ronettes.
Yeah, it's like that. It's that Wall of Sound thing, and that's why that song feels so good. You ever hear of it?
I have heard of this
Okay,
song.
even Jared Yamamoto has heard that song.
I just listened
Happy
to
Christmas,
I saw
War is
Mommy killing. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus by the Ronettes.
Killing Santa Claus. I saw Mommy.
No, that's a '90s song.
It was really. It wasn't even a song. It was just a. It was just a. I think it was just a.
Yeah.
It was at a police station or something.
I saw Mommy hitting Santa Claus with a broom, which I did see.
I saw Mommy. I think that was the first name for what became the Burning Bed. I saw mommy killing Santa Claus. Don't laugh. You don't know what the burning bed is.
No, I don't.
No, you do not.
She's an actress.
I do love the fact that you did laugh just to help out.
Trying to. I'm
Farrah
a team
Fawcett.
player.
Farrah
Team
Fawcett.
I
player.
can't trust any of your laughs now, Jared.
Yeah, your
None
laughs
of
are
your
I just
Your
outed
laugh-
myself. You know what?
Your laughs are suspect.
There was surface level humor.
Yeah. That makes no sense, by the way. Surface level.
What do you
humor.
mean?
That just means
Humor-
other people are laughing, so I'm going to laugh with them.
No, that just means that the initial joke, I thought from the surface, from the beginning, I guess from the initial setup of it,
It felt funny.
It felt right.
It had the song of a joke.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now
the melody
I
of a
wasn't able to
The
go
melody
into
of
the
a
into.
joke.
I wasn't.
So laugh time is now.
I wasn't able to go into the extra layers that were there. If you
Well,
follow
the
me.
extra layers would just be the story behind it. Farrah
And the extra
Fawcett
layer
was
is the punchline and the reason why it's funny.
was very hot, and everybody, including Eric Von Hessler, had that poster
I've
on
seen
his
the Farrah
wall.
Fawcett poster.
Yeah, and well, she was seen as a blonde, and whatever, and then she was in this television movie where she played a battered wife. I guess it was based on a true story. I don't know. And the only way that she could get out of it is one night when her husband was like drunk and asleep, she tied him down to the bed and set it on fire. It's called The Burning Bed. And then everybody walked away saying,
She's an actress.
She's an actress. She can act.
She was also really good in Cannonball Run.
Yes, and I'll tell you this about The Burning Bed. I don't think we got enough of the guy's story.
Yeah, that's
like, what was his point of view?
Maybe he was angry. He had a hard job.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe he was stressed out.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
And then he got burned up.
Yeah, before.
I just because she suffered before she died, and she died the same day as Michael Jackson, so it was completely overshadowed.
It was overshadowed. They even had a reality show going. Like, her death was a reality show. It was
She was with Ryan O'Neal.
Ryan O'Neal in the end kind of came back. I
Yeah.
don't think they were actually together anymore. But it was kind of like a thing. It was a whole reality show as she was going through this whole death thing. And you get to the final episode where she dies. Michael Jackson dies on the same day. That is just
That's it.
That's
That's all
somebody
you hear.
else just stepping on your story.
Who
if
was the-
Michael Jackson hadn't died that day, that would have been a big story. It would have been a big story.
So was MJ the third because they always pass away in threes?
Well, it doesn't always happen on the same day. It just
That's
happens
fair.
within,
That's fair.
With
a couple of weeks.
I believe it's I think it's a, what do they call that? A fortnight rule.
Yeah.
Is Fortnite used anywhere other than Wimbledon anymore? You know what Fortnite is?
I can't remember now offhand.
14 days, I believe.
2 weeks.
It is 2 weeks.
14 days.
Well, Fortnite's the famous video game now.
That's true.
Oh yeah, is that?
Yeah, that's all I was thinking of.
I hadn't. Now that you say that, like obviously, but I wasn't thinking of it that way. Is there anything about Fortnite that revolves around 2 weeks? Does the whole thing have to happen in 2 weeks?
Plenty that
called?
revolves around letting your kids swear and get and talk to adults and have all sorts of weird things going on.
Okay, well that's good for society.
Yes.
At least, thank you for bringing up the pros.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the opposite, Tim. I think it's you play those video games as an adult, and it's the kids cursing at you.
You do? Is that
Hey,
what it
old
is?
man.
Leave me alone. I'm 50.
Oh, the most filthy on mic anytime I play online are the little kids.
No, I walked past now 27-year-old son, but he was probably like, I don't know, 12 or something, 13, and he was I walked past his room and he had the thing on his ear and the microphone, and he was like saying some kind of jazz to somebody, and I was like, no, that can't happen. That can't happen. You're 12 years old. You can't be, And it's like, and I feel like he was like, oh yeah, that's what you think? Well, blah blah. It's like, okay, this is not a game. To me, this is not a kid's game. That you and a stranger are calling each other names over the internet.
That's why I can't play online video games with other people, because that's a fear of mine. Just as walking down the street and having a group of 12-year-olds come beat me up.
Yeah.
I'd rather be beaten up by one person, bloodied, bones broken. But kids, 12-year-olds?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst, and then you feel bad, especially.
Oh, you put it all together, it's like a 50-year-old.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
When,
They're like ants at that point.
Yeah.
They've got the numbers, but size.
It's still going to look like you got beat up by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
when you are
I'm
talking,
going to say, look, they had like 56 years of experience.
Now, when you are talking on mic and you hear that it's obviously a kid on the other end, you can mute their mic,
Right.
which is nice, 'cause, especially when they start complaining.
By the
when
way,
you're-
I don't have
when you're
this
beating
problem.
them.
I don't have this problem because I'm
It's
not
the worst.
I don't share in the addictions of the age. So I don't have to play video games.
Yeah, your addictions are.
I like it when
Old-fashioned ones.
You could play the games without having to be online.
Sex and marijuana. What?
Yeah. I said I like the days when you could just play a video game without having to be online. Just play it.
That was fun.
Well, you can still do that.
Can
right?
you?
You don't have to go online, do you?
Yeah, but they're not putting as much effort into that part of the game. They want to have the online component because you can monetize that forever. The fact that Grand Theft Auto has been delayed again, they don't care because they're still making so much money off the game that came out in 2013.
Right.
The online version
And
of it.
because of the patches too, they're like every week there are always new adjustments that they're making to each game.
Patches, like that song. Remember that song? We were so poor, folks used to call me Patches. Alex Williams is checking the downtown route.
Yeah, Eric, we're still seeing the brake lights heading northbound into town, 75-85 northbound. The brake lights are glowing University Avenue, improving once you get past Peachtree. Pine Street still slow heading into town from the I-85-400 merge as you make your way past Georgia Tech. Checking on new trouble, 85 northbound into Cobb County, approaching Shallowford Road, where the leftover slow spots on I-285, Stephanie Stallworth.
Still a little sluggish for you out there. 285 east heading to 75 southbound. Also around the I-20 interchange on the east and west sides, trying to exit there onto 20 from 285. Also right around the 85 interchange, trying to head northbound onto that ride from 285. Pretty busy for you there. Earlier issue also southbound right near Pleasantdale Road. This update sponsored by the Danny Did Foundation. The Danny Did Foundation expands epilepsy care in memory of Danny Stanton, who was lost to sudden unexpected death in epilepsy. If you or someone you know has seizures, visit DannyDid.org for resources. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
When we came up with the idea for Clark's Christmas Kids 35 years ago, I told myself we were going to help every foster child across the state. But we need your help. To find out how you can make a child's Christmas wishes come true, visit WSBRadio.com.
A special thanks to our friends at Scana Energy, Rocco's European Garage, and Finlay Roofing for their continued support of Clark's Christmas Kids.
For many of you, it's happening. Your hair's thinning, your crown's disappearing, and maybe hair loss has you feeling your identity is lost altogether. Well, I got good news. It's Advanced Hair's incredible yet simple one-day treatment that starts regrowing your own natural hair the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. It's Mark Aaron back with you. We've all seen the pills and lotions that come with monthly subscriptions. They help retain what you have, but what about regrowing your hair permanently in specific areas? From Advanced Hair's state-of-the-art facilities to their world-class physicians, it's not maybe your hair will regrow, it's guaranteed that your new hair will grow. You decide how much, how thick, and where. Advanced Hair has changed tens of thousands of lives, and I've seen their results, friends. For your free consultation, $250 off and 250 free hair grafts, call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
During the holidays, there's a lot of coming and going. With loved ones spreading cheer, your garage and entry doors will be working overtime. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage and Entry Doors. Merry Christmas. Thank you for choosing All Four Seasons to cover every entry point in your home. Garage doors, entry doors, and windows. We're proud to be a local, family-owned company built on honesty and customer service. When trust matters, trust us. All the number 4 Seasons Garages.com.
I love companies who respect my time. NG Turf is a family-owned company that delivers fresh, locally grown sod on your time, including Saturdays and without any fees. Sod is harvested from their farms around Atlanta and delivered fresh on their own trucks direct to homeowners. NGTurf.com.
Cold temps can freeze water in the ground, wreaking havoc on your septic system. Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Scorpion Septic. We can help. My licensed, insured, experienced team responds 24/7 with upfront pricing and high-quality work.
Take the sting out of septic service with Scorpion Septic, where there is never a pump-out charge with your repair. Details online, scorpionsepticservices.com.
ScorpionSepticServices.com. Hey, it's Shelley Winter. Make every drive home unforgettable in a brand new Lexus. The December to Remember sales event is on now at Butler Lexus South Atlanta. Butler Lexus South Atlanta, the standard of amazing.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care, and here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. More than 1 million people are part of healthcare sharing now because it just makes so much sense. right now. And MediShare is the gold standard. Members like it a lot. We know this from member surveys. MediShare has been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before December 15th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's December 15th. Call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. It's 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Stop swearing, Andrews.
Did it go over the air?
Back on the. I don't know. I hope so.
I hope not.
I hope so.
But you're right, though. You're right, Tim.
Well, yeah, they feel emboldened. They can use all sorts of words.
It's time to start swearing on the air. Right, George? Yeah, I see it. He wants to, you know what? Because you're frightened. You're a coward. That's why. Otherwise, you would you'd let it go right now. Listen, I got to get to this story because if people really want to think I'm a bad guy, I'm going to give them the opportunity here. This is, because I just do not. I'm going to give you my real opinion on this, and it's going to be different than most people. So the headline from CBS News, unexpected friendship helps 88-year-old fulfill dream to be flower girl. Seems like a nice thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way...
But it's the person's dream to just be a flower girl for anyone?
Well, I'll give you the backstory here, but I want to let you know that in the future, the story like this on the Wheel of News, we're going to have a section called Get a Life.
Okay.
That's where this falls into, that category of Get a Life
Sounds
stories.
like she found one. She found a friend and became a flower girl.
Maybe that's one way of looking at it. An unexpected friendship between two strangers helped fulfill a decades-old wish for a Minnesota woman. Earlier this year, the lady wrote a letter to whatever. She's now 90. When she was 88, she met some friends who helped her dream come true. But when she was 8 years old, she was supposed to be the flower girl in a family wedding. Quote, you can't imagine how so disappointed I was when I came down with measles just before the wedding.
Measles.
I couldn't even
dates her.
I couldn't even be consoled.
Well, now she's immune.
She never expected her dream would be achieved decades later. During the COVID pandemic, she connected with people on the neighborhood social on the Nextdoor app and asked if anybody would be willing to help get her groceries. So this lady came over, they became friends. She was 80. It makes sense. She didn't want to be going out. She was truly somebody who couldn't get COVID, and they became friends. And then that lady decided to get married, and during that wedding, she asked me, the 80-year-old, to be a flower girl and walk down the aisle with her 3-year-old daughter. So 80 years after not being a flower girl, I finally got my wish. At
That's
88,
all I wanted.
At 88 years.
I didn't care. Nothing
Yeah. Get a life.
I did. I had a whole life.
Yeah,
you know?
listen.
Get a new one.
You missed for 80 years. This
I
bothered
didn't
you.
focus on anything else except for that.
She never got married, never had her own children.
Oh, no,
She's
because I
obsessed.
can't be a flower girl in my own wedding.
I mean, you can't be a flower girl in your own wedding.
I tried, but my husband wouldn't let me.
So,
she should have done it. She goes down the aisle as the bride, drops the flowers, goes back to the back of the church, and then comes
quick
through
change
the aisle again.
That's a good idea.
Honestly, I know everybody's going to read this story and go, oh, I just think, what a loser. You spent 80 years
Hey,
upset
young man,
that you
that's
didn't
not
do
nice.
something when you were 8? I know it's not nice, but, well, she's 90 now.
Well, she's 90 now, so be careful.
Get over it.
Yeah, get over it.
Get a life, 90-year-old woman.
I already did. My life's almost over.
Yeah, I know
Can't
that.
Get a new one.
And now,
Unless I'm reincarnated as a bug.
you've achieved your greatest
As a
goal.
flower. Maybe I'll be reincarnated as a flower.
Yeah, and then you'll be
And then I'll
picked.
truly be a flower.
Now she can bungee jump.
Oh, that would be a great follow-up story. I wonder if she was the only flower girl, because a lot of times at weddings, she had multiple flower girls.
She had to walk down with the
kicked that
3-year-old.
little 2-year-old over.
That's right. Knock her out of the way.
There's only room for one.
You're the flower girl. All right, that music's telling us two things. Shut up, get out. That's what we're going to do. Oh, by the way, I'm going to stick around because it's a new Friday segment for Shelley Winter. I'm going to be with him for his first segment. So we'll do that for the first time today. We'll be back tomorrow with this show.
Monday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, you'll be on a party bus. Monday, we'll be back at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us. But until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
656 in the traffic center. Travel advisory crash 85 northbound Shallowford Road exit 93. Only a couple of left lanes are getting by. Go ahead and use that access road or Beaufort Highway. Center lane crash in Buckhead 400 southbound before City Marcus Boulevard. And a left lane crash in Lithia Springs 20 eastbound at Thornton Road. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a